Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Digimon Rebellion. So, last we left off, it was the battle for Battery Server. For the most part, our players, they did reflect a little bit on how the oil factory went, how unfortunate it was that it was destroyed, but they persevered. They picked themselves up and moved north with the rest of the Free Code Coalition in order to go in and take down WaruMonzaemon. So sneaking through the back as the main force of the Free Code Coalition distracted everything else in there, our party dove straight in to take on WaruMonzaemon himself. With a bit of monologuing to allow his defenses to have time to power up, he was able to fully have his defenses in place when the battle began. And it was a long battle. WaruMonzaemon not taking them very seriously in his defensive stance, dancing around them, causing them to go into frenzies, which wasn't as effective as the GM thought was going to be. But hey, that inspiration was able to help them persevere. And after many rounds, finally WaruMonzaemon took the fight seriously, shifting out of his defensive stance, ready to delete these puny intruders that dared to challenge it. And therefore, when it went through to swipe at WaruMonzaemon, Bellucciamon threw himself in the way, and it was too much for him, and he succumbed to the fatal blow. And it was Shurimon shortly after, sending a shuriken straight through his stuffing, that finally ended the threat of WaruMonzaemon from the factory server. Rescuing the traitor Tentamon, who was chained up to the wall, which was easier than I thought because they just stopped coming to Digivice. The GM didn't think that one through entirely. that was easier than I thought. And presenting the claw of WaruMonzaemon and the Tentamon back to everybody. Where in the chaos of everything that happened, they're still trying to figure out exactly how many Digimon are even left on this server, as this rebellion, while successful, has come at a great cost. Because among the battle of many other rookies that did fall in the battery server, the battery factory, also Bellucciamon and Coatlemon also fell, trying to protect and keep as many of the civilians here alive. So with heavy hearts, they started to slowly leave the battery server, heading over back towards the crestfallen estates where everyone was gathering. I assume we're ready just to move on to piling everyone up there for the celebration. Do you guys want to have a talk on the road to yourselves? What would you like to do?
Should we all talk first?
What's there to say? I mean, we did what we came to do.
And yet we lost a couple of people on the way.
I guess we should take the time to enjoy what happiness there may be now and figure out our next move.
Our next
Yes.
move is to go to a server we haven't been to yet and see if it's one step closer to going home.
Yep.
And
What's the status on the portal, guys?
I think the
It's still going
portal's
to be another day, from my understanding, but I still have these critical debugs to go through, just so this is a lot more sustainable. Can't just leave these guys high and dry.
Rordrik, what is the time on the portal charge? I think it was full last time I checked.
No, you'd be at about 80%.
Oh, well, go ahead and hit the critical fix and see what happens.
Well, you already
still going through. I think it's
you do currently have one working right now.
Oh, it's not finished. Okay.
And then there's one
well,
more critical after that.
Yeah.
I guess the best we can do is go to every place that's on the every place that we can find here that has Digimon in it, and I guess let them know that they're free.
I mean, we could do that, but I'm pretty sure Panjamon might have something along those lines. Maybe the spies are already doing that. I don't know.
You were told everyone was gathering at the Crestfallen Estates.
Oh, let's just go there then.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much to talk about right now. We should probably figure out what everybody's doing over there.
There are 2 Ludomon.
Oh,
I
okay.
just saw that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We're about to leave this map anyway.
Double the shield, double the pain incoming.
Yeah. I don't think you guys are gonna stay there long. I just gotta throw everyone here onto the Crestfallen Estates. My module that let me just throw the entire folder of everybody on doesn't work anymore, showing it's shat. It needs to
What?
get
It doesn't
updated.
work anymore?
Yeah, it
Oh,
needs to get
man.
updated.
I'm just not updating Foundry then. I would rather not update Foundry.
All right. Well, I'll activate the
Oh.
scene so you guys can start loading in as I'm bringing everybody in here.
Before we discuss where and I guess where to go, we have a.
Whoops.
You
Can
cut
you
out.
repeat that? It's kind of hard to understand. I said it again. You cut out.
You said we should talk about, and then you didn't finish or was cut off.
Sorry. We should talk about the newest development for the device.
Oh, yes.
But
All of your Digivices upgraded. You didn't notice it at the moment when you were in the oil factory. But you have a communication function and have unlocked another module slot for all of yours. So you can now hold up to 6.
so,
I only have
Adrian,
4.
just gotta contact your friend.
I don't know if it's worth a shot, I guess. Does this contact function only have us on it? Like, how does...
If you
How
scroll
does
up in chat, you'll see Ludo01, Koro01. That's the list of names.
I'm about to send you a message privately.
Okay. I mean,
One
Samson.
of these
Dylan
things does not
analyze the
belong.
Digivice. Can Dylan analyze the Digivice to see if there's any battery symbol, like anything to indicate that the Digivice might run out of energy?
Sure, you poke around it for a while. You don't see anything like that. It seems impressively to run on some sort of self-powering.
Interesting. I might
Well,
bring this up now or later, depending on what happens to the estate now.
Just confused why I'm going for one. Oscar says that, like, You're something a little robotic. It's hard to understand what it is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Always these headphones.
Don't mind me, just putting in
Well, I
all.
was trying to say, hi. Sorry.
I'm just populating the map. You guys can continue.
Yeah, I
So-
see where Samson reached out, but it didn't go through.
Correct.
I tried contacting the Sebastian. No.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to assume it's because he's on another server.
Assuming now.
Or only goes
However,
Are we other documentation now?
or only goes so
However-
far, or however exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume he's in another server. I mean, I guess we could go to opposite ends of this server and test it, but I'm in no mood to do all that.
We also found out something else. I don't. It kind of looks at Itmon. So the letters are supposed to be Digimon, correct?
Yeah, you usually only have two names into one.
Why is, if I'm correct, I don't know. I forgot who called. I forgot who called. Who tried GAMP01. That was when someone tried to contact that one. That was Oscar's wrong, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I understand who sent out the message, so he knows it's you.
oh, what's that about? Oscar saying listen careful.
I don't know. It you that doesn't look like some abbreviation of Itmon. It looks like a combination of two.
Damn, Edmon's so unpopular, the Digivice doesn't want his name.
Wow, if that's true. Wow,
Wow, how did you know?
that's just mean.
My best guess is the reason you have a different name on your Digivice maybe have something to do with the fact that the Edmon screen has some static at the edges, wasn't it?
It's
Yeah,
it's
should have
settled down
disappeared now.
mostly, but there is still some oddities to it. Yes.
I'm just saying from the experience of first time seeing Edmon on his Digivice. But something that if we're talking about the Digivice, something I was thinking. This is a digital world. How do we in the human world create digital stuff? Anybody answer?
I have no idea.
Sex
I'm
daddy.
guessing it would have
Well,
to
we
do
use
whatever.
computers which use electricity. But we already seen in factory server that they make batteries and use oil. So is it possible that reality itself uses some sort of electricity they can't harness yet? And if so, could that be the source of energy that Quantumon used for the Digivices?
I blink.
You're talking way over my head, brother.
There's a possibility, yeah. You're a lot smarter than you look, and I mean that as a compliment.
Hope so.
Like,
For your sake.
you kind of just look like
And I have a
a guy who
question
can
for the
punch you and
GM.
knock you out in one go.
Sure. What's up?
When Digimon have been deleted, what did we see from the particles? Ones and zeros?
Mostly cubes. Just
Mostly
chunks
cubes.
of the data.
Okay, then I'll forget about that point because I thought for some reason there were ones and zeros.
I mean, there might be a 1 or 0 in there somewhere, but
Right. Anyway, I think whatever source of energy this Digivice have, it must be something great if it can affect reality. And the fact that this is a digital world keeps bugging me because, well, everything digital in our world is made with electricity. Yeah, I have Mona. I have my head as well, but I don't know how else to put it. If wait, oh god,
So
The-
what are you
in
trying
the
to
human
imply
world,
exactly?
our brains use electricity. What if our bodies are still in the human world and this version we have right here is just our brain thoughts materialized?
All right, bud. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna hold Dylan on the
movies?
shoulder.
In the movies,
I'm
this would
not
be the
getting
point.
into this. I deal enough with this at home. Do not say that again.
In the movies, this would
I
be the
was gonna
point. I slap you and ask if you're okay.
Like how an SBMon is approaching. You
I
guys
know you
just
want to hurt your
peace
hand.
out.
I'm gonna go talk to Espen.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stop. Besides, I don't think Agumon can wrap his head around this stuff either way.
Uh, he blinks.
But,
One
Uh,
eye at a time, perhaps.
but yeah, the doors are wide open in this entire place. Yeah, you guys can just walk into the room. You see these clear Agumons. Let's see. The other ones are really good at breakdancing. Let's see if these ones are as good. And no, they're fairly average at it. They're nowhere near as impressive as the ones.
It's better than science talk.
Yes. Yeah, they're dancing. You know,
Well, excuse me
There's-
for trying to understand our situation.
the Solarmon look to you guys and are like, "Is it true?" And, you know, thank you so much. You know, in general, there's a be careful of flipping too fast. That'll happen.
Lesson learned.
Florimon went too deep.
I got the dot effect on accident.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, that happens if you spam it.
Floormon was dancing so well that Theo just captured her in the Digivice. Is like, you need to stop putting these other Digimon to shame.
Yeah. But yeah, they're thanking you. You can smell that they've cooked and perhaps some of the more food that you've prepared. There's still not a lot of clean water to drink, so a lot of that at least still looks kind of funky. As the Espeon comes up, oh, good, you made it. I'm so glad that. Thank you for everything you've done. If you're looking for Panjimon or your friend, they're over in that room. They're having kind of a heavy talk right now. Do you want to be involved in that, or do you want to party? Party's in the other rooms.
I think we should be involved. If there's something serious, we might as well figure it out, since we might be also the reason it's happening.
Well,
What you're about to say, I think we should be partying.
it's about what to do with the ones that surrendered. So, not my choice.
Hear it out.
Woohoo! Yeah. So he goes into the other room.
Oh boy, this is just what a 14-year-old wants to do, is deal with prisoners of war.
Hey, come on, I'm sure you're somewhat prepared for that, considering your background.
Yeah,
more
used
than
to it.
more than most people his age, I guess. Yeah, but still.
Probably, but prisoner of war
Hey, I
discussion
thought
really doesn't come
something
up.
about, I guess, interrogation. Not much, but something.
Why you're worrying so much about this? Chances are Panjamon will give them a chance to redeem themselves.
I'd like to think so.
Yes.
We
So
have to hope so.
as you come into a bit of the middle of I don't know, I would say raised voices, not entirely heated, but there is certainly a discussion being had where you hear Panjimon saying, "I know they've been here forever. The true evil is gone. With WaruMonzaemon gone, we can actually rebuild. I will not have the start of my reign as I would assume they would wish me to lead them, to be more deletion and terror. Yes, but how can you be sure that they are all gone? You have to make sure you keep some of them that you can set an example for. They're not all just going to roll over. You've seen what they've done in the wars. They're not just things that can be reasoned with. At least not all of them. Perhaps some you might be able to reason with. But do not be so naive as to think you can convince all of these evil creatures. And perhaps I am wrong in that, but I will not have my hands dirtied more than they've already been done. There is far too much bloodshed here. We're down to almost... Last we counted outside of our visitors, as he does take a moment to look around and... Oh, there are only about 30 Digimon that we're aware of left on this entire server. We are not going to go around deleting more. Then fine. Don't say that I didn't warn you. I've seen what treachery can do from within, even if they're not ones that will outright murder. They will undermine you. They will cut into what people believe in you. Believe me, I've been there. I've seen what an insider will do, tearing apart the power structure of an entire server. That is where I come from. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But that is my stance. And as the outsider here, I do believe that they will stand with me. I thank you for your counsel. As he turns towards the rest of you. What is it that you think should be done? And Ergemon is just shaking his head at all.
I kind of understand both sides, but I'm like, if someone tries to undermine you or something, can't you just put them in a jail? I don't know how that works.
I mean,
How about this?
there are places for such things that were created. Here, mainly in the lens factory, we do have the holding cells that were there. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Tentamon on the map. He would definitely be around. Finding a quiet corner to hide in.
I don't necessarily get what Ergemon is saying. Frankly, it's reasonable to think like that. Especially since you have now found this new position and power. And I would assume many of the Nightmare Soldiers Digimon are probably not too happy to get beaten up and have a new leader. There's coming from a leader who terrorized and probably pushed them to the brink multiple times. They're probably still very wary of you, Panjamon.
So then you are agreeing with me that, though I understand that there are dangers, we are not the type to just delete those that have surrendered and given themselves up to us. We are not the monsters. We cannot allow ourselves to fall to such levels, or else we're no better.
You're gonna need someone trustworthy to at least keep an eye on them. Especially if they do start to undermine you. If they start undermining you, this whole place will just start falling apart once again.
I mean, you've got the Espimons, can't you just have them pay attention to whoever might cause trouble from time to time?
For most of them, I believe that the Espimon could easily handle it, what is left of them. Though they may have troubles with the Ogremon. The other three they can easily handle.
Not necessarily talking about a fight, just gathering information, I guess.
Yes.
Is Ogremon special about it? Is he the anti-spy unit?
No, he's just one of the very few champions left on this server. As he looks at the locked bathroom door and at Airdramon.
Wait, is the Ogremon behind the door?
All four of them are.
Oh, 4 of them.
Oh.
Hmm.
Wow, we struggled with WaruMonzaemon, and it sounds to me like there was a slaughter out there if you got 4 prisoners just here.
Once the tide finally
Or
turned, there were some that were, I don't know if smart enough is quite the right word, but self-preserving enough and not as loyal that they gave up once the tide had turned.
I can only imagine what they might have done if they didn't have the leader screaming in their ear.
Of course, WaruMonzaemon made things far worse. They would not have done such atrocities without his guidance. And how can you be so sure of that? There are plenty that willingly served in armies and wars up until this point, just like them. You're right. We cannot be 100% sure. But I choose to believe that there is still a righteousness to any Digimon, no matter what their field or type. And Erdron just
you guys-
rolls his eyes and...
I mean, my understanding isn't Lavamon a Nightmare Soldier? You guys let her in your rank.
No. Yeah, that's right. Yes, it did take much convincing. But Labramon did indeed prove itself useful and did indeed join our ranks. And as much as we have given a hard time to some, as he gestures over towards the door where Impmon is standing, there are those who have proven themselves beyond what they are supposedly programmed to do. We are creatures of
kind of
our,
deserves it. So.
we are creatures of our own will. Our Creator sets a path for us, but we will choose it. Where to go, what to do. I see if you are all against me, then very well. I wash my wings of this.
No, Erdramon, it's not like what she said isn't valid, it's just... I don't think the server can afford more bloodshed.
Very well. And he starts to just kind of back off.
Actually, what are we supposed to do with Erdramon now? The whole point was to get reinforcements for the server. Are we supposed to send him back to Gale server now?
I'll handle that. I'll talk to him.
My advice is simple. Anyone who tries to do evil, lock them away for good. Anyone who wishes to try to do something better for the silver, keep them on the close eye. Just so they don't cause trouble and let them, I guess.
To lock them away for life, that is a fate far worse than deletion, many Digimon would believe.
That's only if they plan to do more evil.
That was very muffled.
Or continue the guy's legacy.
Well, I believe in their goodness. I believe with you. I will not have this continue on anymore. But for now, I think it's time we gather everyone. I think everyone has a lot to say, to thank to all of you, and I have some words that I wish to speak to everyone.
A grand speech of sorts?
Something like that. And a few of the Digimon head out to start telling everybody to start gathering.
Dylan will try to go to where the food is to provide some more resources, I guess you could say.
Oh, did Theodore just check out of all that? He was just.
What? Yeah, he was saying he's partying.
I'll go grab him.
Yeah. So yeah, a clear Agavon's, or also Dylan or Agavon would come in. And, hey, boss is giving a speech. He wants us all to hear. Oh,
Victory
okay.
speech.
Okay. Woo! As his clear Agumon stumbles trying to break dance while walking. It falls apart a little bit. Puts his arm back on. Oh, there we go. I'm
Sick.
good. Yeah, they literally break dance. They kind of break themselves.
These guys party too hard.
A little bit.
Dance, boy.
I'm-
Come
I'm-
on, we
I'm-
have to gather.
Ashamed to admit that.
I'm coming. Just having my fun.
Hello, guys. Where are we supposed to head? Where can I go to give some extra food?
Oh, well, I mean, everyone's gathering in here, or if you're, we've been doing most of the cooking in here. Points down at the southern room. But everyone's leaving it right now to go hear a speech, so. Hopefully things
Just leave
don't,
some food on the table. No notes, no nothing, until I have 10 pieces of meat left for the group.
okay.
You know,
I
Okay, no.
was- Go ahead.
Alright,
No, go
so
ahead.
where are we headed? The room above or down the hallway?
No, everyone's gathering in that room. There are just so many freaking tokens that I'm.
Whoops. Right. Hold on, can I move it? Yes.
I was gonna talk to Erdramon, but Oscar, if you want to do it, I'll hang back.
Alright.
No, it's good. It's good. I just had a little bit of. Remember, he said, "You know what? I'm not gonna metagame. Good luck."
I see what you're saying.
No, nobody's talking. You can voice this one, Rordrik.
Yeah, well, it's either that or I'm going to Panjimon's speech. We can do this one, or I can do a speech, whichever. All right. So yeah, all of these Digimon pile into the room, but there's just so many tokens that they're just chilling out. So those of you paying attention will notice you do not see Tentamon gather. Everyone.
Wonder why.
Yeah, even Missymon's flying around. Beer. It's here as well.
I'm gonna look for Tentamon.
As he's getting ready to start, you're just gonna walk out, or because once everyone's gathered, he doesn't pause unless you say something.
Okay, I'd say we listen for now,
Big
because
enough.
chances are
It's a big
Tentamon
enough
won't
crowd. It's a big enough crowd where I am just going to blend into the crowd and disappear.
Okay. I mean, his speech isn't that long. I didn't make a 5-page. Brave Digimon and humans, today we stand in the sunlight of a new dawn. A dawn that was not given, but earned. Earned by your courage, your conviction, and yes, by the datas of those who refused to bow. We did not rebel for glory. We rose because we could no longer kneel. And though the path was dark and heavy with loss, our spirits never broke. We fought together. We believed together. And now we will stay strong together. But let us not forget the cost of our freedom. Let us speak the names of the fallen with pride, not sorrow. for they are the foundation upon which our future stands. Their sacrifice is not an end, it is a beginning. We have won, not just the battle, but the right to shape a world worth living in. Let's honor the fallen, not with silence, but with purpose. Let their courage echo in everything we build from this day forward. Victory is ours, but legacy is theirs. Yay! You hear a lot of that.
Clap.
Flormon wiggles.
Ludamon will tip his hat as clapping would make too much noise.
We did it!
Oh, there's a lot of clanging of... These are Metal Empire Digimon. Kukuamon, clang, 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 clang. Clapping. Soldamon are just
So
whirring
metal
their
pipe on the
gears
flag.
loudly. And now, everyone, remember those who have fallen, but do not let their deletion be in vain. They would not want us to see us wallowing. Our server is slowly returning to life. As you have seen, greenery is returning. I even saw some meat growing once again in the ground. Truly, our brightest days are ahead of us. So, do not let your heart be too heavy. It is time for us to celebrate the freedom we have finally achieved.
Oh, again.
Let's celebrate!
Yeah! We did it!
Will approach Theodore and raise his fist for a fist bump. Although he might look scary.
Looks like you're about to punch him.
Wait, don't hurt me, but yeah!
Come on, you baby. It's just a fist bump. Nothing much.
Yeah. You go, meathead.
What'd you call me?
You meathead. It was a positive thing because your brain is so large. Party time!
Flormon is
My
definitely
brain
like
is
hugging
developed enough.
people.
No, that's not what I meant. But I'll catch you
Flormon is-
later.
Flormon is definitely hugging people and be like, by the way, it was all me. Right there at the end.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Oh,
Right there at the end, it was all me. You're welcome.
Oh, you get hugs, high fives, and anything. You thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, strangers. I don't know what we did for your kindness, but thank you. Well, you're not a stranger.
Theodore
The humans
Florimon,
are.
remember the name. Remember the name.
Oh, yeah, we know Florimon. Theodoremon. Okay, yeah.
I get to be a mon.
Flormon's definitely doing it. Please, it's too much. Keep going.
yeah.
Dang, Pokemon. I helped too. I did most of the work. I was right there in front of him.
Where?
Don't worry, Agumon. Well, I know at least how strong you are.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can
even-
get stronger. I know it.
Yeah. Even you, Impmon. People, you're used to some people here shying away, or you've been not always the most welcome. But there are plenty here who have heard of what you have done and seen, and if praise and high fives and anything like that, as long as you don't scare them off, are yours to be had.
Yes! Glory is mine! Finally!
Yeah, you did it. I didn't think you would, but you did it. I'm sorry we doubted.
Hey!
If you want him to accept your apology for doubting him, why don't you give him some friendly nuggies?
Nuggies? What's a
Wait,
nuggie?
no!
So you put your fist above his head and rotate.
Kukuo looks at his shock fist.
It's just-
Solarbot looks down at his gears.
Those work. Just put him in his head and spin.
He's like Clear Agumon.
yeah, show him some break moves.
Clear Agum's not really sure what's going on, but he's chasing after him, waving his arms around anyway. Alekmon's up on the table, giving off sparks, like a sparkler, little fireworks kind of thing. Labramon's just quietly taking it in, smiling and looking around at everything.
Imagine she's so excited, she stands still, but she can't stop wagging the tail.
Oh, the tail is wagging, yes. But yeah, in general, there is, plenty of food and the happiest you have ever heard this server be. There is always the slight hang of everything's, was at a cost. And there is definitely always a hint that laughter doesn't last quite as long as maybe it should. But in general, there is a joyous atmosphere. For the first time in 6 months.
And it's all thanks to us.
Specifically me.
I know, right? You plant, you did good, but try not to grow your flower too big.
No.
Yeah, you tell him.
Try and
little-
stop me.
Dylan is chasing off the floor. I want to do the same thing he did to Ipmon.
No, it looks heavy in here. I'm not going in.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll rough with those petals.
I can feel the mood dying in there. No thanks.
Wow.
Whenever other people get done talking, I'd like to engage Panjimon, but no rush.
I think that's about
I
everyone.
got nothing to add, so we'll go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
I give a salute to Panjimon.
He does the salute to put like a fist to his chest. But, a similar gesture, but not quite the same. I thank you and your friends. You came from another world. We had no reason to believe you would do as much as you have already done. Thank you.
No. Thank you for looking out for us when we arrived. If it weren't for you, who knows what would have happened to us.
You would have been pulled here if it wasn't for me, but
Well, if we had to be somewhere, I guess this is best as it could be.
From what Ergermon is saying, I think there are far better places you could be.
The technology exists to pull us here. I think I would rather you have done it than someone else get a hold of that and pull us in for worse reasons.
There are many dangerous forces out there. If such power and abilities to... I wouldn't like to think what might happen. It sounds like some of your friends might believe that one of the humans fell into the lap of Mephistomon. I fear for him.
A nod. Well, other than coming to say mission accomplished, we will likely be leaving tomorrow, if not the day after.
You will always be welcome here. There is anything that you might think you need. The factories, we will be repurposing them in order to... Well, I'm not sure what we will build now, but more for homes and what Digimon actually need, and not for some war effort that isn't happening anymore. We will put the resources and machines of this server to the use for all.
I pop out the Digivice and I pop out the Digimon Analyzer chip.
Mhm.
And I show it to him. He's probably seen these before. I think he has.
If you showed them
If-
to him, yes. Otherwise, no. He wouldn't have no idea.
I don't. Okay, I don't think any of us did. These upgrade the capabilities of our Digivices.
Hmm.
While you're cleaning up the server, while you're gone, if you encounter any of these, please save them for us. I have no doubt that we'll be back at some point, and we need as many of these as possible.
Very well. This all seems tied together. I don't believe there were any schematics for such a thing within our database that I believe you called it Eosmon gave us. Perhaps we will have to look at what few files we were able to save from the generator and see if we can find something more. Now we
I
actually
know.
have time to ourselves once again.
Well, well, the generator's destroyed now. Yeah, the place we arrived at is gone. So
Have faith. You can go find it.
yeah, just jump off into the void.
Panjima does not say that. But
Just take the leap of faith. It'll be fine.
yep. You don't see any Numemon here.
Ooh, that is a good point. They weren't bad people. They were just gross and weird.
Correct.
I guess if you're gross and weird, that's enough for nobody to care that you died. What does that say about us? Society. We live in one. Well, okay then. Enjoy your partying. I need to.
We will. And if there is anything that we can offer to you, don't be afraid to ask.
I think we'll just need a few small provisions for the trip, but I think where we're going, we'll encounter quite a few Digimon. Although I don't think we've settled on exactly where the trip will take us.
And do you have a plan for... He points directly behind him, which looks like he's pointing at Alekmon as Alekmon's dancing across the table, but you probably assume he's not actually pointing at him.
I'm going to speak with him.
For that?
I am going to assume that he'll be coming with us. And if he doesn't want to, I think I can convince him to.
We have very few of fighting strength left on this server. As much as we may differ in some of our opinions, I saw his fighting strength. It would not be the worst for him to stay, but he is supposedly bound to you by something I'm not quite sure I understand. So if you wish to take him, feel free.
Understood. Then I may let that be up to him. I think this server has seen enough of Digimon being told what to do.
Yes. He does seem to carry the air of a politician. Sometimes more terrifying than a WaruMonzaemon.
You have no idea. Or I guess you do have an idea, because that was a very accurate assessment.
Oh, being a leader in a war, there are many who want to tell you what to do that have no idea of what's happening.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yes. Well, all right. Thank you again, and we'll speak soon before we leave. And I will go. I like the.
Hmm?
I feel like it's a sort of a joke. 4 Ogremon locked in a bathroom.
Well, it's only one Ogremon. The other 3 are rookies.
Um,
There's just 4 Nightmare Soldiers in total in there. We'll real quick do this with Tentamon then too. I don't think this will take long. It's just don't forgive you. What would celebrating prove? It proves that I'm frivolous and don't understand the weight of what I've done. I should be out there plowing a field and doing other things, not celebrating. Maybe just dig a hole deeper in my corner
You
and hide.
you decided to keep moving on. So then, although you did mess up, you want to show amends by celebrating with them for your survival. You survived WaruMonzaemon together. Though you step, you want to make that amends.
You keep fading in from being far away to up close. You're just you're you're running laps around this guy. He's very confused. Like it's hard to
the mic's
understand.
messed up, is what he's saying.
Yeah, it's hard to understand you when it sounds like you're far away, and then you pop in for a little bit.
Hold on, my mic settings are acting up.
Woohoo! Yeah, party! Yay! Woohoo!
It is still really fun in the hallway.
Yeah. Labramon.
Sorry, there you go.
Yeah, that sounds better. Labramon poured some pure liquor to put out a small fire. Elekmon started.
If Panjamon is joining the party, can I roll feats of strength to see if I can arm wrestle him?
I mean, the way that works, you'd have to roll so badly to not beat him. Because Digimon suck at skill checks. I mean, sure, yeah, he. Let's see.
Where was I? Oh,
Will be. What will be for me? Feats of strength, or as a guest, or something else?
Yeah, it's feats of strength.
Okay.
Eh, not terrible.
well, not bad for Panjamon.
You know, it's just your bonus is so much higher being a human. Yeah, you rolled so much worse, and yet. Oh! Everyone was like, no way! Wow, Panjamon, what was that? Oh, the humans are incredibly strong. Nothing can stop them.
Oh, except for a couple feather kunais. Anyways. Wallowing in a corner here isn't feeling sorry for yourself isn't going to accomplish anything. At least celebrating would show that you at least want to at least try.
I mean, sure, I could go out there, but my heart wouldn't be in it. Some of them would still give me the looks to remind me of it, even if some might accept me. I think it'd just be better if I go out and start working. You're right. Maybe not wallow in pity here, but I don't feel like I should be with them. Not yet.
And that's fine too. But don't wallow.
Right.
Pick yourself up, get to work, or celebrate. Either way, you're doing something and you're trying to make up what you did. And I think they'll appreciate that either way.
Okay. Yeah. He slowly, crawls out from behind the couch. All right.
Hey.
Sure. Yeah. I'm not
You
quite
got
sure
this, Tentamon.
what I'm going to do, but I'm gonna start clearing away some dust and make a nice farm outside of here.
You got this, Tentamon.
Oh, he just starts flying. Excuse me. Unless you say anything or stop him, he just
Did nudge Agumon to get Tentamon to party.
Bagama is gonna grab Tentamon by the hand.
he's leaving, so okay. Let's see what's a
All right, you. Let's go. And he's gonna start dragging.
okay. Oh.
I got a clash. Oh god.
What is for clashing on Agumon again?
Oh,
Just use the clash macro.
Yeah,
right,
I got the macro. I can.
You get a
can-
+1 because you are a size category larger. No.
My
Well, that was
Is there
Dylan.
something wrong?
Well,
Is it
yeah, you would still.
normally 0 + 0.
No, because you rolled it as Dylan, but still, you rolled way too low. You're not gonna have +12.
I'm just curious to see how much it would be, just to make sure.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, so you attempt to summon, just he just turns to look at you and says, "Nah,
Come on, let's go.
I need to get work done. That'll be better than pretending that I can be happy and party." And he keeps moving.
Oh, I put some food on the table. Why don't you cook it at least?
He keeps moving.
Yeah, I guess rolling for charisma wouldn't have mattered.
He made us his mind. Just let him be.
B.
You did get him to stop
Sorry.
wallowing
Yeah,
at
I'm
least.
not in mood.
It's better than him wallowing in a corner, feeling sorry for himself.
Well then, Mr. Therapist, why don't you join the party as well?
I will.
Does this
I
work?
just.
Oh, it does.
Oh god.
Come on, I beat Angelina at arm wrestling. Don't you want to try with me?
I'm good. I'm just gonna Digimon watch? No, I don't know.
Actually, where's Coronamon? Isn't he with the crazy Elecmon usually?
Oh boy.
Where's Jimmon?
Oh, Sansa will bring out Genmon to have fun. Hey, they're
Yeah,
they're having
hearing
a little
enough
party.
hearing enough partying, eventually he would come out. Oh, this filthy server. Oh, it's nicer in here. Okay, never mind. It's all good.
You
Punch just gives a look like, what?
don't worry about that one.
Ah, I smell good food. And immediately goes towards the smell of food.
There they go.
All right. So, I mean, unless there's anything else in particular, the partying here goes on for hours. They don't have, like I said, they have scummy water. You know, they've tried to clean it as best they can. There's lots of meat that they can cook that you guys provided and stuff. So they eat better than most of them have, but
The only thing Dylan will add is that he's partying with the rest of the group of Digimon and maybe lifting 2 Digimon with both arms, like in the rave in a moment.
So let's see. Out of the rookies here, I don't know. Is Gatsumon or Kukuamon the heaviest? Probably Gatsumon's the heaviest. Clear
Maybe
Agumon are transparent
Or
bricks.
not.
They're easy to pick up.
Yeah, I think Gatsumon could be the heaviest because with Kokuamon you could argue there's circuitry inside.
Yeah. Where Gatsumon's just solid rock.
I roll again for feats of strength.
Sure, if you want to. They're more than willing to go along with it.
party all night.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's easy enough to pick up a couple
I'm
of
kidding.
rookies on your shoulders. Wow, I didn't know it could be so tough. Oh my gosh, that ceiling is so close.
I have a
Sorry,
question.
I guess you were lightweight.
What's up, Oscar?
If it is
let's say perchance, if I dice, I'm trying to create a bingo board about about full Digimon Rebellion sessions. What do you guys think should be in the bingo board?
Why are you bringing this up in the middle of a session?
I
That sounds like
Don't know.
an after session discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Sorry, but I do not understand anything at all. I don't know what's up with the mic.
That's fine.
no, it's fine.
Nothing important.
I'm being weird again.
Okay. So if there's I mean, eventually, some of the Digimon do start falling asleep, There's plenty of room in these estates that pretty much all the Digimon start to wander off into their own rooms. Floramon, you do still have your room if you want it. Minamon
Obviously.
is a part of this too, and
Oh yeah, obviously.
and celebrating. Yeah, unless there's any other in particular conversations you want to have, we can move on to the next day.
That's the next step.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Good.
So, you are able to get a pretty decent night's rest here. You still hear some noises. Some Digimon don't settle down as early as others. There's still a little bit of noise and, some laughter and generally happy noises that you hear, but it's not as nice as, you were used to at the Gal server, but, not every server's going to be fluffy pillows and hot tubs.
Remember, Dylan, they're having fun. Don't interrupt them.
And so, yeah, the night passes, and you, when you awaken in the morning, most of these rooms have windows, and wait, there's sunlight? This server is almost always clouded over with so much smog, but it's been cleared enough that there's actually a sign of light, like proper sunlight.
Vitamin D, which we may or may not get because of this digital world.
Job, Sims. It was all you.
Larmon gets it. I assume Theodore can stay in Floramon's room.
Time
Yeah.
to photosynthesize.
We'll allow it. Yay! Sun!
Immediately goes running outside.
The other one be like, it's too bright.
Hooray! Air and sun.
Hey, you got that on the
Bask in
Gale
it.
server. But yes.
Finally, these weirdos that live here can experience touch grass.
Yes. And as you go out there, Floramon, you do see so much more grass when you step out there. You see that it's budding up. You see what seems like just little bits of odd ferns. This looks like a bud that maybe a flower is coming up. You do see what you do see out there is what looks like a large area that's about let's see. How well did you work through the night? Oh wow, he was wallowing in self-pity. He did not make it as far as he was hoping.
Tentomon!
So there's like a about 5 foot by 5 foot patch that seems to be, you see, like dug through. It's cleared of grass. It looks like a fairly stereotypical place that you would plant things with the grooves in it to like collect water and everything. And there is a Tentomon that is just passed out from exhaustion right next to it.
Okay, but to be fair, that was the same day that he was rescued from being tortured up there
Are you-
with little food, so...
Rordrik, are you talking about that little ditch you dig that you pour water in and seeds?
Kind of thing, yeah.
Furrow. It's called a furrow.
Burrow? Okay.
I mean, this was like
WaruMon
same day.
kind of helps him.
If you poke him, he groans. Huh? What? He
Your
literally
rows aren't
passed
straight.
out.
Let me help you.
Passed out from exhaustion of trying to do this on his own.
Guess there's no rise and shine for him.
Oh, it's bright. What happened?
I
It's called
think
the
you
sun.
worked all night if I were to deduce what happened.
Oh, good. I must have worked myself into the afterlife. He like flops a little bit more.
I mean, you didn't eat yesterday, so it kind of makes sense you kind of passed out. Black Eye was gonna pull out a piece of meat from last night that he was saving. Here, eat this.
All 4 of his arms, and the pincers like reach out for him as he is ravenously hungry.
Yeah, that's about right.
Probably to the humans, it might look a little disturbing seeing this insectoid.
I've seen Agumon eat when he wasn't extra hungry. I can only imagine how he's like.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right. Thanks to the food, as he shink knocks his claws together. All right, time to get back to work. As he wobbles, still.
Dylan will like grab by the back of his head and be like, "Get some rest. You're no use to anybody if you work yourself to death."
Yeah, sure. He almost falls over as you're holding him. Okay, yeah.
Dylan will carry him to the bedroom because he imagines he's probably too tired to walk.
Oh yeah, easily enough. He squirms a little, but barely. You find him a spot to set him down. At least in a chair or something comfortable.
Yeah.
And he's passed out.
I believe I'm doing that for the traitor, but oh well.
So
Everybody has a chance to redeem themselves.
He's trying, maybe a little too hard.
A little too hard.
That's suspicious. Put him down.
Put him down.
Oh yeah, and all these nightmare soldiers got a night of rest, so they're full health now.
And rebellion now.
Well, their rebellion would not last long. Panjamon could take all of them on his own.
So what are we going to name the server? I mean, what are we going to name the campaign now?
Oh, there can be more rebellions to be had.
Hey, Edmon, rise and shine, creature of the night.
Wait,
What are you trying to do?
too tall.
But yeah,
Wait a
so
minute.
oh.
Why is there still sun outside?
The light's back! The light's back! Woohoo! As the light shining through the clear Agumon makes like rainbow colors in the room.
It's actually kind of cool.
And before Theodore confuses him with a disco ball.
Partying again?
I like that Samson has the power to quite literally bring the sun.
Oh wow, I did. I didn't think about that till now.
Eventually.
Oh gosh.
Congratulations, you are now this server's Princess Celestia. How does it feel?
I don't know how many people actually
How
know
did
that
you
name.
sneak around the junkyard
Oh,
if you're
God.
pretty much sun all the time, Coronamon?
I mean,
When you're on fire source, you kind of get used to it.
So as you check your devices, your server gate's at about 95%. It will be back. and ready pretty soon. And the latest critical one is going to take another just couple hours, and then there's one more critical, and then a bunch of majors and minors.
So then, gang, what's the deal with these Digivices? Do we stay here a little longer to complete the criticals, or do we just move because there's another human out there?
As much as I want to keep moving, this last critical might be saving the water source the limited water source they have. So I kind of want to stay a little bit longer if that's okay.
As much as I would like to find our friend, I have full faith that he's held on this long. Another hour. Well, oh, that sounds so heartless. We have to finish what we came here to do, and then we'll move on.
What is it, Gemon?
Just moving everybody over with you. Oh, that was the best party I've ever had. I mean, I'm only like 2 days old, but that was the best party I ever had. Yeah, stick with me, kid. You'll be a great partier. Do not listen to him.
Floramon is
Okay.
Well,
No.
grab Gemmon.
Hey.
And twist it around in the light to see what kind of rainbow effects we get.
Oh, shining off of its gems. Oh gosh, yeah, you get all kinds
Oh yeah,
of...
it's party time.
It's not quite
Wait,
as...
does that make Gemon a prism?
Yeah. The things on like its tail and stuff do more prism, but like the gem in its head is more just solid blue, reflecting, almost looking like it's like underwater kind of effect, you know, when it shines on
Yeah.
something.
Look, Gemmon, you are the party.
Ooh, I can bring the party wherever I want. Yeah, that's exactly like that. Man, you're gonna sing so well. I'm amazing. Do.
So then, what are we supposed to do now? Do we just talk to Erjamon, see what's his deal right now that the war is over?
At least a part of the war.
I don't know, Oscar, what did you get out of him? I mean, you spoke to him. What did he have to say? Not much. Okay, I'll go talk to him then.
How much? Sorry.
It's okay. I'll go see what his deal is. Good morning, Erdramon.
Good morning, human of common sense. At least you seem the most with it of this group.
Adrian's fine, Erdramon.
Very well. Adrian. I feel like our names might start with similar. Perhaps there is a kindred here.
Adrian.
AI.
Adrian.
Oh no, it just sounds like AI. But no.
Ludamon is rolling his eyes.
I trust that you're going with us when we leave.
As per the rules of my exile, I was given over to you. I do feel that I am honor bound to stick with you and remain by your side. But he looks around the room. Though I do feel like this place does not understand the difficulties that will come with such a change in power and rebellion, especially if they plan to keep those ones around as a reminder of the old days.
Society's a funny thing, but do they even have much of a society with fewer than 40 people here? Or fewer than 40 Digimon here?
No, perhaps not. And that makes it all the more important these coming days. for them to be able to structure, to understand, and come together. They came together to party, sure, but will they be able to organize into the groups that is needed, delegate the opportunities of a brand new life, or will they find lethargy in their freedom?
Well, if you Digimon are anything like humans, probably not. But I'm sure Digimon are like humans, and that they can surprise you.
Oh, absolutely.
On one hand, you being here would probably be a great asset because you do provide a different perspective. You give them some, I look at his wings, grounded opinions. So
That is not something
if
I've ever been told of, but I understand your point.
Well, considering where you came from, the culture here is quite different.
Oh, of course. There is no one so pretentious here as Jet Sylphimon. Not yet that I've seen, at least.
I suppose we can give you that crown then?
I don't need any crown. You're not 100% sure you believe that. It's just...
I don't. I just kind of gesture to the window outside. There's not much of a kingdom here yet anyway. Even so.
You can say that again.
I won't. Even so, I'll leave it up to you. You're welcome to come with us to wherever it is we end up next. If you're feeling adventurous. But if you wish to stay here, Penjimon already said you are welcome, and I would release you from my service.
You have been going around and doing much good. I have seen that. I feel like some of my skills would be well used here. Unless you feel that... Do you need yet another fighter amongst your group? I'm not sure if that's my specialty, really.
I mean, you survived this mess.
Who said that?
Ludamon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's...
I was thinking it. Well, I was asking if Ludamon actually said it, or if just the player was thinking it, because I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it.
Yes. When many fell, I was there, still standing at the end of the day. As are all of you. What we do with what we have left is what's important, is it not?
I nod. All right. Well, stay safe while you're here, and we'll see you when we come back.
Very good. I thank you, Adrian, for releasing me and bring me to a place that I thought I would be miserable in exile. But here I feel I can accomplish much more than I ever could have, wallowing in the exile lands.
Just be easy on them. They're not used to a politician here. Just tyrants.
I will attempt to keep that balance.
I can't shake his hand, so I salute him.
Someone will also salute by tipping his hat.
He nods. He just kind of wigs and stuff. He doesn't really have much to...
All right. Well, guess we're traveling late. Easy enough. Okay.
Adrian says Ludamon.
What's that?
Sorry for my words earlier. I guess I got more bold with the victory.
Nothing you need to apologize for. I just... Horomon and Lukimon came here because I asked them to come here, and now they don't get to leave or see the fruit of the victory.
Put
Their
the
sacrifice
blame
was
on your
because
shoulders when that was the acts of violence of the opposing side.
Don't get me wrong. They chose to make that sacrifice. I'm not so dense as to not understand that.
I'm just making sure.
But that doesn't mean I can't mourn their loss and, well, let it weigh on me a little bit.
I can get
shouldn't.
behind that, but I just was making sure. Even so, you still got me on your side this for now.
I appreciate it, but I never want to get to a place where I see somebody die and don't care. I never want to get there. I never want any of us to get there.
Maybe this partner thing is the best thing that happened to me. I don't think I've seen someone like you in this server in a long while.
Back at you. Back at you. Well, let's go bring our unusualness to the next place. What's up, Oscar?
Oh, how did the talk go?
Step up and be like, so what's the deal with the flying snake?
More like a
Airdramon's decided that he wants to stay in this server. And I agree with him, but the server needs all the help it can get. And he's a talker, not a fighter. And the fighting's done, so the time for talking has begun for this place. So I think his skills are best suited to remain here while we go on to adventure and probably more danger.
most likely more danger.
Oh.
Let's be honest here.
Fair enough. That
We're not
scaly
going-
noodle can stay here if he wants to help.
Did we decide collectively as a group? That was redundant. What server we want to go to next?
We were decided on going to the jungle server.
Well,
At least well, we don't know where we're going.
yeah, as players, we decided in between so I could prepare, but the characters, you haven't seen the list of servers yet.
Oh.
Because
But again, I think we should
It would
wait
be-
another day or so.
it would be just
Guys,
about now
spoilers.
that the server gate will be active.
Bing. Neat.
Oh, yeah, I have a sound
I
effect
look
for
at the
that.
server gate.
It says ready. Begin scan.
Wait, Adrian, wait.
No, I'm not initiating it. You still have to finish your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not hitting
Yes.
it until the repair is done.
thank you. It'll probably be about maybe tomorrow around.
It'll be
Yeah,
a couple hours for one, and then you start another one.
I won't be for another couple hours, so. And then we have to wait another 24 hours.
I think
I remember correctly, didn't some enemies working for WaruMonzaemon end up in the lab we visited?
Yes.
It would be a good way to kill some time.
I think I'm going to go take a walk since so just to be clear, and this is out of play is what I'm asking.
Mhm.
Has the party tested the communication function between each other, or have we only tried to communicate with Sebastian?
We've communicated with each other because I was trying to figure out who was
Gamp.
Got one.
Gamp.
Nope.
Gamp.
Who was
It
Grandpa?
works. Grandpa. Yes, Grandpa Oscar.
Who was Gam Gam? Yeah. Okay. I think Ludomine and I are going to go take a little walk. Just stretch our legs, see what the server looks like now, kind of clear our head. And just shoot me a message when the repair's done, if it isn't glaringly obvious. And I'll head back. I'm not going far.
All right. Be safe out there.
No,
Don't think
Enjoy
it's
the
rash.
fruits of our labor.
all right.
If
You
you
had a little
can
map
soldier team,
handy.
why not pick up some pieces of meat if they have grown enough on the ground?
Are you sending me out for groceries on my mourning the fallen dead?
When the fallen dead walk.
Hey, you're the one trained to be a soldier. I thought you'd like to have something extra to do.
What?
Yeah, that's what soldiers love. Busy work. My favorite. Okay.
Okay, then do whatever you want. I don't care.
Dang.
I was kidding. Calm down. If I see anything, I'll grab it. But Panjamon also offered to give us provisions before we left anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. So we are at High Fume Heights right now.
You're at the Crestfallen
The-
Estates in the north.
Crestfallen
Crestfallen.
Estates. Okay. Who named this place?
You would have heard.
WaruMonzaemon.
Oh yeah. You would have heard talking in the night. So yeah, when you went back outside, you saw a Solarmon who was propped up by a pair of clear Agumon, who are changing the sign to Free World Estates. No one seems to
Oh,
remember
okay.
what the name of it was before, but
I like the idea that someone's like, this place makes me sad. Let's rename the whole building Crestfallen Estates and put up a sign that says that.
yep.
Yep. Why do I feel like that was WaruMonzaemon's doing?
I kind of like that. That's just as funny. The idea of like everyone here is sad. Change the name of the building. But sir, nope. Go outside and change the sign right now. Since you're so sad, you can think about it every time you come home. If you
Yep.
get to come home.
If you get to come home.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
So I'm going to start walking to where the generator was.
Okay.
And I will, I guess, be quiet while y'all are role playing for a little while. Because we are out, or I am out for a little bit. Not the player, just the character.
Just a kid. Yeah. All right. So, should we go check on the Rockmon? Maybe finally get that information from those computers over there.
I mean, I did free up my Digivice. We can probably pick up the whole computer.
It's more dangerous, but you know what? Let's go give it a try.
What do you mean it's more dangerous? Who else can pull out from my Digivice?
Question. That's one way to find out. Let's go visit the Rockmon. Hopefully they're still alive.
Sure, they're fine.
Wait a minute. Couldn't we have... Couldn't we have stored a Rockmon in the Digivice?
Most likely, but they have to be kind of willing to do so.
I'm regretting
Yeah, they kind of had their own duties to
it.
do.
Okay. Good point.
And they didn't seem much about talking, so.
No.
We're done, I guess.
They never spoke a word to any of you.
We'll go visit the Rockmon in the Quantumon's lab.
Okay. So you guys start walking back towards the junkyard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the walk there is much more pleasant now. The sun is out. There's just kind of a gentle breeze, carrying with it even just a little bit of a pattering of rain, which is only slightly acidic. Water hasn't been fixed only so much, but even if the sky is a little clear, and there is no resistance. You are able to walk right up to the front entrance of the junkyard. Many of you humans and stuff have not seen it until now because you snuck around into the in the back way. You're able to walk right in. There are nobody here. There's no allied or enemy forces here, and you are able to walk right up to the door locked for Digivice. I assume one of you just puts it in so you can enter in.
That sounds simple. Put it in.
Okay. As you put it in, the door opens up just like before, and as you start to descend down, you notice the lights that were bright and flickered on as you walked in, they flicker more. Some of them are out. It's much darker in general in here. There's enough light that you can see, but like some of them are flickering and, not pleasant to look at because of how fast they're flickering.
Are these signs of combat, guys?
I
don't
think
know,
this
it's
sounds
unsettling.
And
Well,
you're able to make it
Oh.
to the elevator.
bottom floor, here we go. Everybody ready?
Let's prepare ourselves mentally for what we might find.
Okay.
We'll go down.
Okay. As you hit the button, the doors slide closed behind you, and this was a smooth elevator ride before. It's juddering. It's struggling. It's not going anywhere near as smoothly as you may possibly want to feel it going. And for some of you, it might be a little unsettling as it pauses for like a second or two and starts to go again.
Wouldn't it be funny if it just stopped working when we get to the bottom?
Why would you say that?
Don't say that.
Oh wait, this is a tight space, isn't it?
A little bit.
Thormon slaps you.
What?
And
Sorry,
it's stopping every so often. Yeah, yep, this would activate claustrophobia.
You want to roll torment? All right.
I got a guy roll torment.
One.
I mean, if you're claustrophobic and someone said, imagine if we got stuck on this elevator, all of us stranded here. I'm pretty sure that would really trigger somebody's claustrophobia.
Yeah,
I really would.
Hey, Floramon, do you want me to teach you how to throw an actual punch next time for theater?
No,
Gosh,
that's sure.
Okay, so it's
So
I have
it's
3 boxes checked right now.
so your target number is 11. So that is a failure. Not a critical failure.
Critical failure.
But just a failure.
Once you see Sensen start hyperventilating.
Yeah, just we'll just wait for to have to go back up. You'll probably go again.
Does anyone have a paper bag?
It's right. It stopped. It stopped.
Don't forget to breathe, Sammy.
As you finally you reach the bottom floor, and you immediately see no sign of the Rockmon. You see these cases have been smashed. These tools and table have been smashed. You can see this monitor over here, broken and cracked. As a couple of exhausted, because they have been down here for quite a while now, without food, water, or anything, a couple of exhausted Porcupamon are down here. And they turn and immediately look at you. And look ready to charge. I mean, there's just 2 champions, and they're exhausted. So we don't have to do a big combat here. I know you can handle them.
Hey,
You know what,
jerks! Your leader has been defeated. Factory server is already changing into something better. Do you want to just sit here and lament or be destroyed, or do you want to join the winning side?
That's a good point.
Oh, okay. If you want to immediately stay, like they would move forward a little bit, but they would. We must follow orders. Out of our way. We will report our findings.
Did we keep WaruMonzaemon's claw?
I gave it to
Yeah,
Panjamon.
Panjamon has it currently.
Do the words I said not reach them, or do I have to roll?
I mean, you can try persuasion, but these things are very set. They are very loyal.
We can take you to WaruMonzaemon, or what's left of him.
Get out of our clear the elevator. We will go there ourselves.
You can't exit without us. We have the ways to enter and exit.
Ah, very good. They have proven to have the device. Yes, we must take it.
You can literally try, but it won't work.
Okay, you say they can try?
It's a fortress of words. Are you really gonna crap?
So what now?
Goronmon
Okay.
Goronmon just knocked them out. I don't want to deal with this right now.
Aye, Captain.
Okay, so you do a brief tussle with these guys. You take a little bit of damage. You digivolve and just take care of them. It's two exhausted champions. I'm not real worried that this is gonna.
Well, you say that, but the dice roll would probably not be in our favor.
They do a lot of damage, but yes, it is possible. If you want to do a quick combat, we can, but I don't really see a reason to.
It's fine.
Just keep things moving. Okay. So yeah.
Done and dealt with. Excuse us.
We'll move to the side. But yeah, smashy.
Yeah.
Dylan is making a beeline for the computer where they read the thing.
It has large claw marks through it. It's in a few pieces.
Can I use knowledge to figure out if the pieces can be put back together? Or would that be something else?
I mean, it'd be knowledge.
And can I use my minor aspect where I'm surprisingly intelligent?
Sure.
It will be just an extra +2.
Correct.
Is it +2 dices or +2 to the final number?
No. +2 to the bonus. 2 dice. Oh my god. We're only 5d6 suddenly on a target number? That'd be.
Okay, so yeah. So 3d6 plus 9 if it's knowledge with the minor aspect.
Okay. There are pieces.
What is the target number?
Do you wish to keep that roll?
I'm asking because I don't know.
They're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's only a teamwork check that I tell you the number beforehand.
Okay, just play it out for me. Let me see what I see.
Okay. There are pieces everywhere. Like, they have done a very good job of smashing things. But you are smart enough to at least know that, like, okay, these pieces of the monitor here, these aren't pieces that you really need. You don't need the, few extra keys of the keyboard, all this other junk. You can at least, sort through and find what appears to be what you would think of as a hard drive. You can see many wires pulled out of it, scratches along it. If you could salvage anything, it would be with this. But it doesn't look good.
We'll pick up the monitor and be like, good news, guys, we don't need the monitor, and toss it away.
So into the Spider-Verse. I like it. All right.
Dylan will also proceed to pick up the unit and put it in his Digivice storage unit.
Okay.
So I was going to hear the crash. What was that?
Oh, calm down. The building isn't coming down.
You guys are
I
cruel.
wasn't
I feel like that's worse than what I said.
You guys are cruel.
How can you say
I
something
wasn't-
worse than me?
I wasn't thinking about that, so now thanks, I guess.
Well, good luck. It seems like we got what we need. We can walk out.
Yeah, come on.
He's gonna go collect more gold dust. It kind of fell out of his fur, so he's gonna go collect some more. It's still just lying there.
You really like this gold dust, huh?
Oh yeah, it feels really good. I wonder why. Huh.
So,
But I mean, it
Gemma.
sparkles all the more in the sunlight, I bet. Oh, I can even sparkle more. Uh-huh. What's up?
Gemon was here last time, so he doesn't recognize anything, right?
Gemon was here, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask if he recognized anything, but then I realized he was there last time.
Yeah. Nah, he's newly hatched. No, I don't know anything. I mean, yes.
Sorry, it's just the nature of your hatching makes me think you might have something we don't know yet.
Oh, I think I do. I just gotta figure out what that is, too. Oh.
You want to think about it a little bit more while we're here?
I guess. We're here. Alright, thinking check for Gemmon.
You got this, Gemma. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't.
He slips and falls off the pedestal.
Yeah, if you're gonna catch him.
He like puts his
I
head
gotcha.
to his like what would be his temples and falls off. Nope, don't think I got anything.
Yeah, probably not.
I think something's wrong with that dust.
Wow, that was awful.
That was such a bad one. All
And
right.
to answer your question, these guys smashed them.
Yeah, the prototype Digivices were in these cases, and once again, pretty much all of it has been smashed. I mean, there's probably a couple of the prototypes that they didn't individually smash every single thing. They weren't that precise, so you could probably find a couple that are at least repairable, possibly. It is an especially gruesome scene in the containers that had the eggs in them. But the eggs were already kind of cracked and looked broken, but now they look really cracked and really broken.
I'll help Gemma collect more gold dust for now.
I assume at this point you've collected pretty much all of it that was left.
Yeah.
That's
All
fine.
right, you ready to go, Gemma?
I think so. I've just realized how
alright.
pretty I can be. I can be a party. Also, you can find another two prototypes that are broken but look salvageable. Either with some time or if someone knew what they were doing.
So what do we do with the porcupine, was it?
They're not really willing to go into the device, and they're very heavy.
Their weapons make them slightly heavy, but they're puppets. They're actually stuffing. So, for their size,
okay.
they're actually not that heavy.
So we'll try to pick one up.
Give me feats of strength.
Oh no. What is my feat of strength?
You
King
want
Emo has a good advice.
you want to pry the claws out of its paws?
No, I don't. Oh jeez. Okay. I just want to pick one up.
I mean, it attacks with needles that are embedded in its body and claws. Those are,
Well,
it is slow, but you are able to move them. I mean, they're fairly light, but they are still large size. So
I'm gonna
Dylan
put
will
one
pick up
in.
the other.
yeah, that's fine. Sure, you can put them in.
You go in first. I will wait for the second ride.
All right, all right.
What? You don't want to overload the elevator?
If someone with claustrophobia want to go in even a more stuffed and cramped room, no, I'm good.
Maybe you should have joined your friend, the soldier kid.
So you brought both Porcupamon in?
Yep.
Okay.
I will try
Yeah.
to carry them both out the door.
Okay, so this is the group going up first?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Have fun.
It struggles even more with these large creatures in there, but it does gradually and keep moving up.
That's why I didn't want to go in.
And after a while, it does reach that top floor, and you are able to start dragging them down. And there is a console down here you can call the elevator.
I recall the elevator.
Okay. I assume you wait long enough for them to unload and then.
Yeah. Well, thanks for staying, Theodore.
Of course. Sorry about yeah.
It's fine. It doesn't come up very often, so didn't really expect you to know.
Okay. Sure. Itmon can write it back down. That's fine. It goes fairly smooth with just Impmon on it. You guys disembark and everyone else gets on and yeah, it comes back down. Gemon just hops back in the Digivice. So he's lighter.
Oh, we even have a bellhop.
What did you call him?
A bellhop.
Yeah.
Is that not the right word?
No, that's the right word. Remember, these Digimon.
Yeah, it was Gemon. Like, what? What is it?
Oh.
No, Rordrik knows, but Gemma's like, what did
Okay.
you call?
Top floor, my good man.
Calling Ipmon a bellhop is probably appropriate because he will ask for a tip.
Honestly, I would imagine he would.
Okay. I'll leave it up.
It's fine.
So I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to roll another one on the way back up? It's a little smoother, but
It's a little smoother, a lot less cramped. He's gonna be fine.
okay. So you're all able to reach the top. You can get back out the door.
We'll draw the Pokemon out. Should we just leave them or park back? Digimon?
It's a long way to drag some Digimon.
We have the communication with our Digivices. We just need to let Adrian know so he can let Panjamon know.
Adrian's not with
Yeah.
Digimon.
He's probably much further away from Digimon than we are, gonna be honest.
You guys traveled about an equal distance to get to your two places, just opposite directions.
Black Armor. I'll leave them a message. Wait. That might be not a good idea. They could just wander around. We'll let Panjamon know.
Actually, let me try something. Hey, Espimon, you can come out now.
I'll give you a chance at that, but most of them are still pretty concentrated. And no, there's no response.
You think they would respond considering I brought the food? So yeah, do we just go to the next map?
What
Or
are we
what
doing
do
with
do?
Parkupamon?
Oh, right.
Well,
Can't really leave them.
it's about at this time that your critical does finish.
I'll start the next critical.
Okay.
Is
I
there
guess we
anything
can.
nearby to check to see what the critical was about? That's the one that finished? Or is it just
It
the
was-
grass?
It was bring back flora and fauna to the area. Flora.
Soil maintenance, grass. Yeah.
So chances are this one is the water, because that's the one thing we didn't have.
Yep. Please
It-
get water.
That would seem logical. Yes.
Can we just wake them up?
I mean, you can wait long enough and poke them, and yeah. I assume you just want to wake up one at a time.
Just
Yes,
one at a
search is
time.
precision. Dylan will slap one of them awake.
Trying to lead him or wake him up? What, dude? Dylan slapping him.
I mean, if anyone wants to stop me, I will stop, but...
Someone's gonna like stop you just by like holding your hand. No.
But you are able to ruffle one of them awake. It's not eyes twitch. It has no eyes to really see, so it twitches slightly.
Oh, good. You're awake.
I assume you're still in the junkyard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know you're really heavy, surprisingly. Well, you're actually much more light.
I see. I have been freed from the prison. I shall return to Battery Factory.
You know, WaruMonzaemon's not here anymore, right?
I mean, look around you. The weather is nice, the grass is growing. What else do you need to see that things have changed?
WaruMonzaemon does not control the weather. I do not understand.
As of yesterday, WaruMonzaemon's no longer here.
It's been deleted.
Or anywhere.
And you want to roll persuasion again? Actually, convince it? Because that is something that it's not just gonna. It is the truth, but it's
using. I will do it. I haven't. Let's see to that. That should be good. Hopefully.
It's been years.
19.
It pauses slightly, looking around the junkyard, seeing that nothing else is here. That alone is also very strange. It goes quiet for a moment, just kind of looking, as its limited brain capacity is trying to understand what it's supposed to do next.
If you're looking for something to do, you could help build a farm.
Or you could be Panchamon's bodyguards? I don't know.
I mean, certainly you won't get threatened by being deleted for anything, really. Just don't cause trouble for others. Work together with the rest of the Digimon that are still around.
It looks around for a little while, and then it turns, and let's see which one does it. Which one does it turn to? That'd be Impmon. As apparently you spoke up too, so it's been years, and I sense the touch of darkness in you. What is it that you recommend?
Dylan will stare at Epmon.
These guys only know the dark area, so they really only know really bad things in Digimon. It's between Black Agumon and Nipmon, because you're both the virus type, so.
Yeah. I have an idea for you.
It would turn and look at you if you speak up.
You are now tasked, for here on out, to protect Panjamon and whoever he deems of protecting.
Hmm. This is so weird. I just expect you guys to delete these guys. So it's like, because these guys are hard to deal with. It tilts its head slightly. Protect.
And if any other virus types or nightmare soldiers that aren't me or Itmon tell you otherwise, you are to disobey them.
If you could see its eyes, you imagine like you would see like swirling symbols and ones and zeros just kind of flying by its face. It's just wobbling on its feet.
Yeah.
What he's trying to say is that
I'm gonna need your help. Make me big.
what Agumon is trying to say is that you will attack what Panjamon tells you to attack.
Yeah,
I
what
just-
he said, yeah.
Register Panjimon. Enemy, but obey, but enemy, but obey, but enemy, but obey.
Panjamon, no longer the enemy.
Define word protect, not in database. These are weapons. They don't protect.
Defend from harm.
Agumon, can you tell them to just be on standby and respond to when Panjamon gives the order to attack?
Yeah. You are on standby unless ordered by our new ally Panjamon to either attack or follow his orders, and his orders only.
It sits down. It's just like,
All right, that's dealt with.
it's just like, what? It is so confused.
You have a good rest of your existence. We'll be leaving.
Agumon, tell them to just stay put here and we'll tell Panjamon to get them.
Till.
Okay, it doesn't seem to really reply. It just kind of
Man, we are so helpful.
Airdromon's gonna have a field day with those.
Oh,
For sure.
I told you so.
Yeah.
I told you so. Okay, so you leave it unconscious, and one Barkupamon just sitting there in the junkyard.
You could just believe it.
Job well done. Oh, that's
I think I'll be fine.
Also, Edmon, I get that they're puppets, but I don't know. Digimon are all sorts of things. I guess we tried because they could be alive.
I
You're breaking up.
still the puppets meant to
Oh.
destroy. Gosh dang it! The puppets meant to destroy. I feel like this is a little different, but this is your call.
Say we leave it to Panjamon. I'm sure he can figure out a way for them. If anything, he'll probably know where to put them so they don't hurt anyone else.
Fair points. Still feel like this is gonna backfire somehow. Nope, not my problem anymore. Officially,
There you go.
it's Pangaea. The Digimon problem.
Yep. How about we head back to the free estate? I forgot its name already.
Free World Estate.
Yep.
Free World Estate to see if we can meet up with Adrian. Maybe by the time we get there, the problem we're solving will get fixed.
Well,
Hopefully.
the critical one's going to take 24 hours. It only takes you like 2 hours
Yep.
to walk here.
Right, I forgot how much it
Ah, yeah.
takes.
Yeah.
I thought it would be less since the Digivice changed colors.
No, you need to find another debugger to possibly have that happen.
Yeah, we're gonna need more debuggers.
Which,
Alright.
maybe there's more out there. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Well, let's go to Panjamon. Besides, this trash pile smells even worse than before, probably because of the fire.
Oh yeah.
there's
Punch or something.
there is plenty of burnt stuff here. Yes. All right. So you guys start heading back. Is there anything in particular you were looking for, Adrian, or you were just?
Yeah, we can cover it between sessions. It's not involved. I'm like 90% sure I get to the where the generator was and it's just nothing.
Yeah, the land bridge that was connecting it is completely gone, and then the island itself is also just completely gone.
Yeah. I look for slime trails in the area.
That awareness or survival, either one.
Hang on. Gotta get to my character sheet. There we go.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're not on the scene to just.
They're pretty much the same thing from what I see.
Well, it depends on what he has ranks in.
Awareness is 1. And that'll go off of what? Intelligence, probably. The 3d6 plus 4. Am I doing that right?
Sounds about right.
Pretty average.
Yeah, none that you can see. It has been a couple of days, so even if there was, it may well have very soaked into the dry, cracked earth that it used to be. It's not so much now. Oh yeah, and the entire ground has transformed into grass and greenery since it fell. So yeah, you would think trying to track a lot of things and find things that used to be there may be very difficult.
So the sun's out, right?
I mean, it dips behind the clouds because there's a slight drizzle at times, but yes, it's out.
I look over the
From
edge.
time to time.
Now that there's sun, do I see any more into the void, or is it just it becomes shadow against the side of the earth after a drop?
Yes, it just becomes shadow and void.
Okay. It's not that this place is high in the air, it's just there's nothing below it.
Correct.
Okay. Well. Okay. I start making my way back, I suppose.
Okay. Y'all. Here, I can actually change the name of this, sir. I can change the name of this map too now. I mean, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, we can fast forward to the next day. And
We will tell Panjamon about the two Pokemon.
Ah. Well, you say you were able to register them to me as their new commander, then I suppose I will have to go and check.
I mean, we think it worked. It probably worked.
But just in case it didn't, keep your sword nearby.
Well, very well.
Maybe take Digimon with you.
We can't have them just running loose among the server if your methods haven't entirely worked.
It's probably fine. Probably.
Yeah, it's probably so confused it won't even fight back.
And it's surprising. They are especially deadly warriors. But perhaps the loss of a central control will make them a much easier threat to deal with. Or perhaps even use.
We're probably going to be here for the rest of today. Does anyone in your crew need help with anything?
I mean, much of today is. I see someone was starting to put in together some areas that we can use for irrigations and farming. If the water ever gets clear enough that we can actually grow anything with it again.
I'm sure that won't be a problem when it comes to.
I hope you are right. Many are cleaning up around here. A few have returned to the factories just to piece together what was still left there, what we can salvage from there. I mean, it's largely lenses and batteries, but we can find many uses for glass and power sources. I'm sure we can find some things that could be useful for them. Give power back to these buildings so we have a little more electricity. As even through your parting, there was only so much light that was in this room because, well, they lost their generator, so.
Yeah, I honestly thought one of these critical ones would have been to bring back the places that have fallen, but I guess not.
I do not know if they are salvageable. Once they're gone, we assume they were gone forever, but perhaps your powers, maybe not.
Well, I have to see. I genuinely have the feeling that these devices can be capable of even greater things.
You have already performed miracles. I would be amazed if you could do more, but it would be a welcome sight indeed. Well, if it's anything like what they've done so far.
I'm still thinking of how these devices could cut through reality to get us here and get us to other servers. It would still require an immense amount of energy. Where does it get it from?
I mean, we used a large amount of energy with Eosmon, and there's a reason we built the device within the generator itself. We use an incredible amount of power on our end. Perhaps that is part of why it reached further than we expected. That's just a guess at this point.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Well, no point in guessing at this moment. We just have to get this thing fixed, and then we'll be on our way.
In the meantime, I'm gonna hop around here. Feel a little more useful than just standing around.
Me and
I'm gonna
Agumon
try to
could
fix it with the device.
me and Agumon could probably help with lifting heavy stuff, right, Agumon?
Yeah, of course.
What was that, Oscar?
So, Inmon says I'm gonna try fixing up a Digivice. Well, I guess try to see if I can discover anything about it. Probably won't fix it though. Anyone want to help?
Looks like nobody wants to help.
Well, I guess I'm the only one doing this. I'll go with you.
I
got it.
Maybe you could find some Solarmon to help you. They do have prodigious skill, but with a teamwork check.
I'll go find some of those Digimon. So I'll go find some of those Digimon.
Because, yeah, let's see. The Solarmon have. Oh, they only have Technician. They don't have the whole thing. So they only have +3s. They don't have the whole tree.
I see.
So they can try to help, but their chances of helping and hindering are about the same, really.
Uh,
Well, maybe I should do the solo. Yeah, I got this.
Okay, roll knowledge. So you're trying to just understand more, or what exactly are you trying to do?
Trying to understand more about the Digiverse. Just this is +3. Let's see. What are you skill, my friend? Oh, you are not smart, my friend. +2. I want to lose. Never mind. Hey, decent.
I mean, you've been playing around with them for quite a while. You've had them for, well, if we believe the people here, almost a week. It seems slightly less time to you. They're still figuring out what that's all about. But I mean, you just scroll through the menus. You still have the menus from all your modules. The one that shows your partner, it shows Impmon, but you do see like a little white fuzziness every so often, uh, a little flicker and glitch to it. But I mean, it's worked as you've seen everyone else's Digivice work. You've still been able to Digivolve and do everything else with it. If you try to send out a message, it works.
Yeah, I tried. Oh, the Digiverse still is interesting. I still want to know more about it. That's curious. Wonder if we could show someone about. Wonder if more people that know about this.
Well, one person that might know about it. But yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So if you're looking to help out, there's still places. I mean, around here, there's not as much heavy lifting, except for there's more endurance stuff of just plowing fields and you know, uh, just basic stuff like that they're trying to set up outside. Um, they're cobbling together rain barrels to try and collect what little pure water they can. Um, there's a bit of cleaning and rearranging of furnitures in here. Most like the heavy lifting is like trying to get battery server back fixed and put back together. That's where a lot of people are doing more heavy lifting and more strenuous stuff. Here is just a little above the tedium of just getting life back up and running smoothly.
well, I think my expertise would be to able to help them with surviving. I'm gonna stay here and help them make some a little better irrigation systems, better ways to find food.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay here.
your knowledge would probably be pretty useful there.
Dylan will go where there seems to be the heaviest stuff to lift.
Sure. I mean, they can be moving around barrels, or like I said, you can go to one of the factories and they're moving heavy machinery and stuff there into place and things like that.
I mean, I also have a bit of intelligence, so I can help them out in how they maneuver the machinery.
Sure. Yeah.
Agumon will help carry the stuff. He may not be that smart, but he'll hold
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. And Theodore just parties. Finds a party to.
No, I'll probably just help with the meat farms and stuff.
I assume he's there, like, cheering everybody on, being the best moral support. We got a little montage going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a montage. Never underestimate a good montage. Whew, wipe the sweat. Work it. Work those fields. Wipe the sweat. Pan over to Agumon bench pressing pipes.
Can I be standing wistfully on a cliff while wind rushes past me?
Yes.
Adrian just goes back to the generator and just stares into the middle distance, posing epically.
Well, I guess I'm out of montage phase and I'm in anime opening.
Ah, yes, there we go.
phase.
Just aura farming.
Yeah.
Crazy spin.
Get a fit. Stop aura farming, you
Crazy
soldier
camera
boy.
camera pan all the way around you.
Yes, thousands of Soundbirdmon go flying by.
Oh, you better hope there are not thousands of them left.
They're cool now.
Oh, okay, good.
They're cool now. The Soundbirdmon are cool now.
So yeah, so you spend a day helping out. Again, you get a million thanks. You know, if you offer to be help work, you know, SBmons and Solarmon will point you in the right directions of.
Oh, thank you, Espimon. Where were you at the junkyard?
We were all together, still planning. We haven't done all our patrols yet. Again, there's only 4 of us left. We can't cover the whole server.
Whoa.
Okay.
1, 2,
Yeah, makes
3.
sense.
Yeah, 4.
I assume maybe when I thought of helping them with the survival stuff, I noticed the water fixing and becoming more palatable.
You would notice a little bit just from the rain, but like as people, if you're walking further and you see the river, you do see it start to clear up. And those that do go and see the river, they do hear a faint hissing sound as it seems to be smoking. And at a few points along the river, you hear howls of pain and anger as, the Raremon are not having a good time being in that water as it's being fixed.
I think Sansa's just gonna pull everybody away. No need to listen to that. We're just gonna be over here.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a new sound haunting my nightmares. That's a one.
It wasn't already from the factory?
Rordrik
Yeah,
and Mike's messed up.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Either that or turn off the voice mod from last week. I don't like it.
Oh, good. Mhm.
I don't know where that sound came from, but that was fitting.
That was very fitting.
But yeah. So yeah, you do start to see it clearing up. It is what you expect. It is making the critical ones are making this place livable again.
Sounds slightly horrifying.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. But again, unless there's anything more, you do see the Tentamon go back out and just get to work. He doesn't talk a lot to others, but with him just working alongside them, they just kind of nod. They don't seem to shun him, but they're not, hugging him either, which I think is understandable.
Very understandable.
Yeah.
I definitely don't assume that they're gonna be all hunky-dory.
No. All right. Anything else before we close another day then? Since I assume you're
Good.
staying to get the criticals done, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Then, with a little bit of intense labor, lifting lifting, plowing, walking, many of you working some a little more than others, you eventually find yourself with a nice night of sleep, and in the morning, the sun's not out because it's raining heavily.
Oh man.
But it's not like hissing and acidic. Mostly.
Just just like a normal rain.
Yeah.
Dylan
Still a little
will
bit of it left.
lift his head out of Agumon's belly and be like, "Oh, what happened? Agumon, why are you sleeping over there?"
And he just
Never
falls right
mind.
back to sleep.
Never mind then. What's the status on the critical condition?
You got like another
It's those-
2 hours or so, but then it'll be done.
I got another couple hours. But the rain sounds nice. Better than the howling winds.
Yeah, it was always the Gale server.
At least with the fact that it's a couple of hours left, at least I know the rain isn't gonna give me a scratchiness to my hair if I were to go out.
I thought I had
It's
a rain.
finally an amazing one.
Why do I not have a rain sound effect? Close enough.
That's the perfect. I could have sworn you had one.
I do. This one just has lightning in it, which we don't need quite as much, but good enough.
I think I'm gonna notice the landing.
Oh,
Follow him out.
He notices what?
Dylan leaving, and he's gonna follow him out.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do we do for these next 2 hours or so?
They can train, get stronger. For another Balukimon situation.
You're right, Agumon. Hop on my back. I'm gonna
what
do
the
push-ups.
chances of that happening?
Black Eye was gonna look at Itmon, Oscar,
Yeah.
and just like glare at him.
Dylan is also glaring.
Well, I'm
gonna blame
joking.
you.
I'm
I'm gonna blame you for the next one. And Black Eye was gonna get on
Oh,
Dylan's
Joe.
back. Black Eye was gonna get on Dylan's back. Let's go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, guys. Talking. I'm just doing push-ups.
Electron tries to add to the
you guys
pile.
want to enjoy the level?
If Electron jumps on my back as well, do I need to roll for the push-ups?
Sure.
No,
what
just
would that be?
Just do them in real life.
Athletics?
That point,
Yeah.
it's a lot of weight.
Okay, let me see. Where is that?
I
Oh,
assume he
here.
can jump well enough. Yeah, he can get up there at least.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Feels
Whoa,
great.
okay.
You got even good form going still.
Black Agumon's the new
Yeah.
Electron weight is gonna like try to bench press him. Like, heh.
You're trying to
Sammy,
bench
is it
press
okay
a
if I join the stack? Coronamon wants in.
Impmon, no. Don't.
Dylan, I guess Corona wants to join in. Is that okay?
You can handle it.
I mean, depending on how well I roll, I'm gonna let the GM say if I fall over from too many Digimons.
If eventually enough get on top, it will eventually topple just because it is so unwieldy.
To the sky!
And there he goes. Corona's gonna
You
get
go
on.
on top.
I know he is.
Yeah. You start trying to stack a third and a fourth, climb others.
Oh my.
Oh man, I've never been in a pile like this, unless for that one time, if you count the time I made a pile by beating others.
Oh man, I think that that was fun. I feel like that reminds me of times back in the Village of Beginnings. Huh. That was
Wait,
fun.
who said that?
Alekmon.
I was scared. I thought that was Gemon's voice.
No.
Village of Beginnings. How did he know?
No.
Wait, Alekmon, you're not originally from the
No,
factory
dude.
server?
No, like, none of us are. I wasn't anywhere near a factory when all it went kablooey, and I ended up here.
Wait, you too, Coronamon?
Yeah, this is far from home.
Dylan will get up and be like, I guess that's the luck of the draw when the calamity happened.
Most of us that aren't the robots are all kind of, accidents to be here.
Yeah, this place kind of stinks. Well, not anymore, but it stunk.
Well, I didn't know.
I would probably explain the.
You guys aren't gonna go outside and enjoy the rest?
Oh, maybe I'll get hit by a lightning bolt.
There you go.
Ooh, and then it'll be
Hey,
pretty
no.
lights.
Wait, me first. Like, everyone's gonna run out there.
Come on!
He's the Thunder Digimon. He wants to hit.
He wants to prove a point.
Okay.
We'll drag him by the tail back in.
No, no, wait.
Okay, hold on. No, don't get sick. Hold on. Switch your number.
Actually, since we got outside, do we feel the water on our skin? Do we notice a difference?
Oh yeah. It's pretty fresh. You see it in the rain. Barrels is not disintegrating the barrel. It's filling nicely. The fields you can already see starting to sprout little buds and stuff. It seems like things grows faster here in the digital world.
Wait, how far?
How far? What?
How hard is it raining? Is it...
It's raining enough that vision is fairly obscured by it. You will get soaked within a few seconds of being out there. This is rain that has been stored up in this server for so long and is finally falling. It hasn't rained here properly in so long.
Activate this comment? Should I really activate this comment?
You can, I guess.
Is this
It'd be so
torment worthy?
funny.
And Alekmon doesn't get zapped. He's sad and wet.
I know. No, not now.
Sorry for your loss? Sorry for not your gain? I don't know how to respond to this, actually.
He comes in, goes to stand near to
You better
Chronomon
do
to
it.
shake off.
Don't do that! Pokemon just gonna try to bat him away like a cat.
And he bats at you with his tails as he walks away. Alright. So, is anything else you want to say? Or... Oh?
I think we're just... I guess just enjoy the rain and wait for the Digivice to go off to inform us that it's done.
Now we're doing the Digimon ending song where we're looking at the rain.
No, not yet.
Alright. So yeah, so you guys just chill out, hang a bit. You see a few Digimon going out to look at the rain, like Kodamon, but like a lot of these metal Digimon don't necessarily like going out in the rain so much. Panjimon will go out. He likes it enough. But yeah, some of the machines don't like it so much. And yeah, so after, frolicking around a couple hours, you hear that sound effect go off. That it is complete. And the rain is pure as, well, it can be here.
All right. And I think that's our cue. Let's go say bye to Panjamon.
Yeah, I agree. What is it, Amon? Are you feeling nostalgic for the server, or do you want to spend more time? What is it?
Yeah, that's fine. It feels nice.
at once.
Hmm.
I would say I'm gonna miss this place. I'd be lying.
As you're walking in, you see a couple of purple-looking Digimon that the Digimon around here have definitely seen before. Maybe you humans saw them in passing. I know you are used to what has been happening on this server, but things are going to be a little different now. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes, they will be. Trust me, there are many here who would wish far worse upon you than me. I am not your enemy here. Mm-hmm, yep, no enemies here. Yep. There are many who will disregard you, who will think of you as dark, but do not worry. For those who work hard and work towards fixing this for everyone, we'll make this a place for everyone to flourish and live. Oh, we'll make it fun. Don't worry about that. Nope, we're not talking about fun here. We're making a civilized society here. And you just see Eric smiling. Hello.
Hi,
You
Panjamon.
having trouble there, Pajamon? With those two?
Oh, I think we'll be able to come to an understanding. Isn't that right? Oh, we understand. Loud and clear, big man. Big mon. Oh, yeah. Look at him. He's so big and strong. What? Look back. What?
What?
Oh, look at that flowing mane. He's so amazing. I don't know if I'm being insulted or complimented. I feel like both. Oh, no, it's for sure compliments. Don't worry.
Yeah. Dylan, decipher intent.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it would be a +7.
Sure.
What is the game here?
Oh, whoops, that was supposed to be Black Hagamon, but it's still a 17.
As long as the number's right. That's fine. You don't get any ill intent from it. They just enjoy chaos. They're just having fun and making things as awkward as possible while not being actively violent or anything. They're just here to make things weird. They're pranksters.
Watch out for these.
Hello, Hitmon.
Panjamon, watch out. They seem to be more like tricksters than anything.
Oh no, they're whispering. Oh, I bet you it's sweet nothings. What does that mean? I don't know. I bet you it's important.
Sounds someone who knows what that means is not saying a word.
Sammy, what does that mean?
Dylan will crack his knuckles in front of them.
Don't worry
Oh,
about it, Chronomon.
oh, look, he's big and strong. Ooh. Sukemon will come over. Look closer at you. Ah, look,
Just
he's
like
got
Pokemon says, no need to complicate things.
He's got a beautiful mane, just like Panjamon. Ooh, do you think they're brothers?
Pokemon will go right between. All right, break it up, you two. Enough with the play.
Oh, look at those nice little straps that you have. Oh, they stand out so nice. Oh, he's got a shiny crystal, too. Oh, he's got all the fancy
yeah.
jewelry.
And you can fly. Now stop pointing out the obvious. And go. We gotta talk to Panjamon.
Oh, you guys are more important than we are. Oh, everyone's equal here. Yeah.
We're leaving. I want to say bye to people.
Oh, okay. Leaving? Leaving to where? Oh, do you think they have faith? They continue the whole time. I assume you just eventually drown them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Sukaimons. Be careful with them, Pajamon.
Oh, this clear Agua behind is like trying so hard not to laugh. He's just Kodamon
Anyways,
doesn't laugh. He's serious, but
See,
I don't believe they're here to cause any trouble. But it will make things
No.
interesting.
yeah, speaking of interesting, I guess it's time for us to head out, so we want to say goodbye.
Ah, well, I thank you for everything that you've done, not only in liberating this server, but also in helping us throughout the rest. I assume that your miraculous ways, we have you to thank for yet another miracle of our server.
I take it the
Is it-
rain doesn't happen often here.
Yeah, he just points up. It rains sometimes, but it's dangerous. We've had to take shelter. No one could go out when it even did do the little bit of rain that we got. But this, as he puts a paw through his mane that is still kind of wet, refreshing. It is not very often that I get to cool off as much as I would like to.
See,
well,
I mean, standing
Glad
this
we
close
were
to
help.
him, you feel how cold he makes the air around him just by standing there. It's like extra air conditioning just being near him.
I mean, it's pretty cold when you're next to a block of ice as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Most have gotten used to it.
I got used to it.
Yeah.
Well,
But if there's anything more that we can do or offer, just let us know. But I don't know where you're going or what you'll be up to. But
Well, that remains to be seen, but we pretty much have to head out because we have to figure out some things, find someone, maybe.
I wish you
yeah,
luck.
we're gonna.
The digital world was vast, and I assume there are many other servers out there. I don't know how easy it'll be to find any one thing at all anymore. Be that a person, a home, anything.
Are there any like free code coalition like flags or anything?
Yeah, so we've made some here. As far as I'm aware, it's only a thing on this server, but if you wish to spread the word of our endeavor.
Black Agumon is gonna run and grab some.
Okay, I mean, it's just a fairly a simple black flag with it'd be more white. Black probably would denote something else. Probably more a white a white flag with a shield that says FCC on it. It's pretty simple. It's not a overly dramatic design.
Is the
Alright,
design
got him.
censored?
Is it censored? What?
You know, the FCC.
Oh yeah, the CC.
Federal Communication Commission.
Oh.
Black Agumon is gonna hold on to them. Got him. We're gonna need these.
If it can be a symbol of hope to others, so be it. Have them.
Agumon, how about for ease of access, we put them in the Digivice?
Oh yeah, you can do that. Here.
And I put them in the device.
We'll say what? You grab 3? We'll just
3 out of how much? And right now with the upgrades?
oh, they're 0.1 because they're small items, I believe. Check. Item storage. Yeah, 0.1. Negligible. Flags are, I guess, would be small items. They take up 1 megabyte. And food is just a negligible. So you'd be up to 4 out of 10 megabytes if you have 1. I don't know how many you have right now, but
I should have 2 of the cartridges.
2 of the modules, then yeah, you can store up to 20. So yeah, you're nowhere near
We got plenty of space.
All right. I'll make sure to spread the word of the Free Code Coalition, especially about any other place that gets overrun by oppressive forces.
Please do. There are many evils in this world that must be contained. As he glares over at the Sukemon. They wave. Well, actually, no. They've quieted a little because Airdramon got close and is glaring at them.
Oh, they're scared of it.
He's an imposing figure.
In that case, if it's raining outside, should we just find a bigger room to open the portal?
I don't know how much room you need. It hasn't seemed like you've needed that big a room before, so.
Well,
Right, I was just thinking of doing it somewhere that wouldn't bother the others from their activities.
Just have a Kodamon wander in. Missymon wanders through because he can't stop moving.
oh
Yeah.
gosh. First things first. All right, everybody into the Digivices.
I'm already in here.
Enough horsing around.
We know Minamon.
It's just nice in here. I like it.
It's not too bad out here now, but
What
probably
was,
doesn't beat in there.
now that there's not a Genmon trying to cut down on my trees. That was bad. But other than that, it was good.
I'm sorry.
You just kept him over there. It's fine. 'Cause he's one of the few that likes your Digivice, so.
Yeah. So I got Coronamon, Black Agumon, Genmon. I think literally that's it. I think Theodore has everybody else.
It's mostly rookies at this point. It's easy to stack a whole bunch of them in there.
Yeah.
So all the Digimon will be in there for the digital dive? Even your partners?
Yes. For safety. Unless our Digimon want to stay out.
That's up to you guys. Just
Littlemon can take it.
We get to do the cool falling thing.
The falling thing is a pain, but I can stay out if it means they have more room.
Black Agumon.
Well, if Ludemon's gonna stay out, I'm gonna stay out because I could take it better.
Dylan's gonna pat them on the back.
Eh. What? It's true.
no, Sebastian, you're not supposed to be on this map. Go away.
No.
That would be hilarious if after all this time you just pass them going between servers.
Again?
It's like that meme of two people looking at each other while they drive by.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, no, you are not here either.
You go to the factory store.
No, Sparrowmon, you're not here either.
Oh,
Okay.
So we're going to. Well,
So yeah, so you
See the options.
I'll just put everyone on the map and you tell me if Digimon aren't actually out there because it sounds like everyone was just like, no, I can do it. So
Yay, roll damage on everybody.
Oh, Hitmon is going into the universe.
okay, Intmon's in a Digivice. Okay,
Floramon is refusing
Yeah.
to do that.
to be out, you want to be in the Digivice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can be in a self-contained utopia or flying through, the painful warp
Pain.
of unreality. No thanks.
Flying's fun. Or falling with style is fun.
Sounds like a cope.
Okay, so just to go through real quick. So you load up your options.
Yep.
Okay. What happened to my show to players button? Used to be just right here. Why do I just right click it now? No.
Entry update, gotta love him.
Huh. Ah.
Black Agumon.
Meat. Let's go meat.
People would grab him by the arms.
See the meat.
Hold on, I like the idea, but you gotta see the options first.
But it's meat. Please.
We just spent
I mean,
like
I
the
agree that
past
it's
2
a
days.
nice option, but we don't know if it's a farmland or
I
just a
will
wild
do it
area.
again.
So you got meat, you got fire.
Like screaming from the inside. Florumon's like, we already had a jungle.
You got a jungle.
Also, why is the meat there? Is it not
We don't know.
suspicious?
We don't know.
You got Gale.
Yeah, so
You've got Brave.
We haven't given Gale enough time in the oven. We gotta come back when it's right and truly done festering.
Yep.
Go back.
And there's your
Marsh seems cool.
and there's your 6.
Samson's gonna speak up. I vote we go to the jungle. Or a more jungle-looking place.
Anything green is good in my book.
This is the guy dressed in green.
And understand why the jungle. We did see a jungle-like area when we saw the Minimon.
It could be a sign. Well, it could be useful to know.
Well, if it's a
There's
terrible
more
decision,
from
we only
me.
have to survive, what, 2 days?
Easy peasy.
No problem.
Shouldn't be. That's. Why did
wait a
you say
minute.
like that? Why does it make me more nervous?
Come on, we're
Oh,
heroes.
everything makes you nervous.
Ooh,
I'm thinking about our survival here.
wow. How could you
We're
say
going
that?
into a
How could you
jungle
speak
with
the truth so
3 people who
savagely?
speak fire.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm assuming you're going to jungle. That is what.
We vote in the voice, not the voice, the message channel, or do we just all agree for jungle?
I mean-
good.
we all go to the jungle earlier.
We're
so.
going to the jungle.
Okay. So that is
So
what
Black
you.
Agumon's gonna point to me like, but meat, it's right there.
So-
If my theory about this Digivice is correct and we're the ones supposed to fix the world, we'll get to the meat eventually.
Yes.
Unless Sebastian gets there first and steals all the meat.
I don't trust the meat.
Okay.
I don't trust the meat.
So you set it down, and because you have 2, it forms the portal within a single minute. I assume you move out of this room, but we don't have to worry about that.
Hey.
Yeah.
And it sits there shimmering, ready to go. You all jump in?
Yep.
Time to go.
If we see,
If Sansom is still thinking about it, Dylan will just push him in.
well, it's gonna and he's been pushed in.
All right, game time.
Oh, it was almost perfect timing for the storm to die down, but it started again. All right. So, you once again enter the now somewhat familiar expanse of the Digital Dive. I mean, I just call it that. It's just bad space for you. I guess you don't really necessarily have too much of a name for it.
I think because Samson was pushed in, he's kind of like spinning a little bit.
Dylan will just cross his legs as if he's meditating, but he's probably floating upside down.
Wait, control mouse wheel doesn't spin a token anymore? It's weird. Oh, they changed a lot of things. Oh,
Why?
probably because I locked. Probably because I locked rotation. That's probably why.
It's fine.
That's probably why.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
more just doing it as a gig. I was going to punch him if we find where he went to send him his way.
Who are you sending his way? More trouble?
What? No.
Am I going insane with the two
Hmm.
Adrians?
Hmm?
No.
I don't know where.
Okay, Uh-oh.
I had to put another agent on the maps. There might be one hiding in the darkness, but I don't see one. So yeah, so you enter the somewhat familiar space now, and looking back, I assume at least somebody looks back. You do see now that, much like the Gale server, the factory server actually looks identifiable now. You do see a little bit of a gray smoke that is surrounding it in like an X pattern of clouds. It's a little more, the server itself is a little more gray, not so much just a basic white sphere as it was before. And you are propelled away from the server into the unknown. All right. Well, good luck. Let's see what the random table has in store for us today.
Please don't let it be pain. Please don't let it be pain.
Swarm of locusts.
He's gonna
again.
roll. He's gonna roll. Go to a different server. Roll on the table again or something.
Oh my gosh, that'd be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
No kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Can since I called it, can I make the roll? Whatever the die is, just tell me. I want to make the roll.
There is no additional roll to this.
Are you talking about inspiration? You wanna redo the roll?
No, I don't think you can inspiration
No.
this.
I absolutely do not want to roll inspiration for this. In fact, if anyone tried to re-roll this, I would spend mine to stop you.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay. I just misunderstood. It was a misinput.
Please let it be meat server. Please vindicate Agumon.
That would be real funny.
That'd be real funny.
Okay. So, as you are going along, you see these clouds around. You've always seen them around. They're swirling around. Some of them like attack you. Some of them are just kind of there. Last time you slipped into one and were going really fast. This time you are hurtling towards one, and before you can fully get out of the way, it bumps into you. You feel yourselves jostled about, and you're not entirely sure. There's no real frame of reference to know, but it feels like you might be on a slightly different direction than you were before.
Well, I'm upside down, but does this direction feels wrong to you guys?
Yeah.
Spinning. Everything feels wrong right now.
Keep your lunch inside at least.
I'm just thinking about the meat. We could have had meat.
Okay.
It might get me at this point.
As you are flying through, it goes on for a while. You know, it takes a long time, it feels, to get between servers. Minutes, hours start to, well, no, it's just a few minutes, seem to stretch on. And as you go through, you see off in the distance what appears to be a server, much like the others that you've seen, except you're over here and it's moving not in line with you.
Wait, the server is moving at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, you see it from far off, and it's really big. It's hard to tell exactly, but yeah, it's like just kind of moving along, and it seems like you might miss it.
Can we decipher what the server is?
It's a white sphere.
Oh.
Well, must have not been our stop.
Well, we're gonna land somewhere eventually, right, guys?
Exactly.
I think that was our bus stop.
Yeah.
Man, this falling stuff is really fun.
Wait. This thing can miss?
Senses now be
I
like,
cannot-
wait, we missed? How did we miss a giant floating ball?
I mean, yeah, these servers are, enormous. I mean, it does seem really hard to miss.
Well, we'll
So
just have to
where
wait
are we
for our
going
next
now?
time.
So,
How
Theodore,
are
want
you
to
so
play rock,
calm?
paper, scissors?
All right. You're on.
How do we do
could
it?
go
Do
to
we
the
roll
grave store.
both knowledge?
I assume you just roll D3s, but however you want to
Okay,
do
we
it,
might go
whatever.
back to the factory store.
Okay, D3 it is.
All right, well, since you went past that server, let's see what else the table has in store for you, because you're here longer. Because that one went
So
so
it was supposed to be a 3d6, Theodore.
Takes
Oh,
us back to
36.
gas level.
I am.
Oh,
I am
good.
Big
Oh,
data
no.
stream. Okay.
So not only did you get knocked off target, but unlike previously where you ran into a nice cloud that made it
Hit
so you could
hurt.
go really fast, it's like you've run into a big cloud cushion of fluff that just boom. And it just feels like you're going even slower and taking longer.
I mean,
I
that's
feel like I could take a nap right about now.
So,
probably less terrifying, I would hope.
I mean, it's not the worst thing.
No.
This is a pain. When are
this
we gonna
might
land?
actually be bad.
I'm
Ludamon
gonna-
says, I hope we
That's
just don't
it.
land in a tree.
I
We
mean,
might not even land in the tree.
I mean, we might
We
have
might
missed our
land in
stop
lava.
earlier, so
Fire.
okay.
Wait a minute.
And now that you're in a thick data stream, which you roll again because you're taking twice as long.
oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness.
Of course, again, watch.
Another
Ooh!
one.
all the low rolls. Okay, so as you're continuing to fall at an especially slow speed to make yourselves all the more vulnerable. Did I delete my cloud? I did. I deleted it. I deleted my server. I need another cloud. You see what appears to be another large white cloud that is coming right towards you.
Oh,
No.
this is gonna hurt.
Though this one does look slightly different than the ones that you were first attacked by. You see more sparks and ones and zeros and odd things in this one.
Ones and zeros?
I'm regretting this already.
That doesn't look. Something's just gonna say. This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
This is
With
gonna
open
fall.
arms.
Hey, Jinx.
So, all right,
Sounds it's gonna brace for impact.
all right,
We'll just cross his arms.
all right. All right, then everyone roll me endurance or evasion. Or dodge, evade, whatever.
Which one's my better? Evade.
That was endurance for Dylan.
And the Digimon just roll dodge. A dodge check. For the ones that are out.
Dodge rolling for Agumon.
One, two, it's 5, 7, 8, 10.
Can I reroll any of those? I can.
Yeah, if you normally can, you can reroll here.
Okay, so that's 4 for Coronamon.
5? Yeah, good.
I'm gonna need my notes for this.
Are we about to get overloaded with information?
What?
This cloud has ones and zeros. I would be surprised if it has the secrets of the universe.
I don't know about the secrets of the universe, but it's got some things. All right. So let's go down in order. Okay, so Dylan, you do not take any damage from this with that endurance check. Let me do some blind roll. All right, so no one sees that, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so
I saw that you rolled something.
okay, so Dylan, as this cloud washes over, you brace for impact, and for a moment, the white of the clouds over your eyes. Well, that's redundant, but it whites everything out. And for a brief glimpse, you catch a glimpse of a lion with a blue mane talking to a serpentine dragon-looking creature in in an apartment building. You got a really boring one.
That's
Basically, the scene we just saw.
Yamon and Erjamon?
Yep. Yeah. You get. All right. So, Samson. Let's see here. Ooh, that one's fun. So you got a 14 for evade?
Yes.
Okay. So you do take one wound box as it stings and puts into you, but as your vision whites out, you see what appears to be a beautiful green field. At least you think it's a green field because it is covered in blue, yellow, red, pink eggs. Large eggs, dozens, hundreds of them, as far as your eye can see.
Oh wow. Are those? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh wow, Theodore, you did not roll well.
No.
Okay, so that is one wound box for you. Oh, you almost got factory server. Okay. As your vision whites, you see a lone reptilian figure dressed in what looks like camouflage type stuff, wielding a gun, standing amongst a group of ones that look just like it, firing off into the distance as they stand upon a rocky outcropping that is surrounded by lava.
Huh?
So I got 2 leaders complaining. He got eggs and he got Vietnam.
It's a war.
All right. Let's see. Black Agumon. You got a 2? Okay. So that is just one wound box for you then. As yeah, that's close enough.
I take that back. It's not Vietnam, it's Afghanistan based on the rocks.
Oh my god.
You quickly get a vision of a dark devil-looking creature with a golden bat crest upon its chest, and you recognize it as Devimon. And you see
Hi, Digimon.
And you see that it is currently talking to a green dragon, I assume Agumon would probably know a Quadramon. Just you know, in general, it's Dragon's Roar. And it seems to be just talking to it in that familiar meditation pool that you saw before. But you don't remember seeing
Why do you make him friend?
You don't remember seeing a Quadramon there last time. I mean, you know.
Wait, was I always there? Hey, Digimon, who's your new friend? Oh, you can't hear me. Who's your new friend?
All right, so Coronamon, you got 3, so okay, you take no damage. But you see a flat, rocky-looking area. It seems to be really dark here. It's only because of this bright light in your eyes that you can see anything. And you see what appears to be a Lunamon walking in step with a whole bunch of Goblimon trailing behind it as it looks off into this distance, and you see a looming mountain. Let's see.
You
Oscar.
okay, Chronomon?
Yeah. I think I saw someone. I know.
Let's see. So Oscar, you take 1 point, and wow, you humans roll such boring things.
I didn't get something more. I got something kind of cool.
Yeah. So Impmon, you well, here I can make it at least slightly more interesting. You see a pair of Porcupamon walking, just seemingly looking around, very confused in the battery factory.
Huh.
Oh,
Why
Ludamon.
did you go back to the
All right, Ludamon. Oh wow, I don't even have to use the plus or minus one to help the Digimon find things. Ludamon, you see that same thing that who saw the lava server? Was that
I theorized it.
Yeah, the lava server. You see these you know them as Commandramon shooting and fighting at something in the distance, and as you watch, you see what appears to be a large blue blur come moving so fast that you can't quite make out any details of it, and also seems to be going in the direction and aiding these people. And some of those Commandramon, they look kind of familiar from your old days.
There's something familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. That's quite a pain.
Okay, well, all right. That one.
It's not fair. I wanted the Sonic the Hedgehog vision.
Is that everybody? Did I miss anybody?
Me.
Oh, Adrian?
Adrian.
Okay, so 11 on endurance, so you do take 1 damage, and
It's fine.
let's see if you get something new. No, you don't need Lava Server again. Come on.
We demand a reroll.
We might need to check the fact that we just left.
So, though, you're not even certain at first that the whiteness dissipates at all, because it is still so white and blinding for a moment, until you start to see that it appears to be clouds, like you're on top of clouds all around. And looking around, it's hard to see at first, but you see huddled on one of the clouds a white Triceratops looking Digimon just huddled into a little ball and crying.
Aw. Aw.
What was the description of it, Digimon?
White Triceratops.
Triceratops. Sorry.
You saw something like this come streaming at you briefly when you first came to the digital world.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, there were some interesting things that came from that. All right.
Aw. I just got it.
If only he had a partner.
Oh crap! You do kind of blame yourself for that, don't you? Oh, wow, that's interesting. You got that one then.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh.
And you're through the cloud. Enjoy.
So
I
we might need to go back to the factory server.
We just left.
we just left.
I
What are you
know.
talking about?
There might not be a problem.
You should have gone to the
You know
bathroom
what?
before we jumped in.
It'll be fine. They're not champion.
We left it in good hands. It's fine.
Show
Okay, so I'm just marking which servers you guys got hints about now, because that was a lot of different servers that you guys suddenly.
I saw a place with a lot of eggs.
Rordrik, bring the information into our minds. Oh, wait, you did that.
What?
I'm just
Aw, no one got to see Meat server.
so
I'm sad.
good.
You're sad.
That
Oh,
one's
My
fun.
one's devastated.
That one's fun. But you got to see 3 new servers, so you know that's good.
I'm so scared.
Oh,
I'm
you
so
saying
scared
that-
of the new.
Oh no, we're about to get dumped back into Gale, aren't we?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Or the
No,
factory, we just made a loop.
We just made a
Yeah,
loop. I hate it here.
said it.
Yeah, we screen wrapped until we're back to the factory server.
Oh gosh, that would be so many rolls for you to go
Oh,
past
God.
everything and back to. I mean, you don't know how it works, but that would be wow.
Apparently, from the way you're speaking, it's possible.
I suppose.
We would have to roll the misdirect once, get hit by the slow cloud again, get misdirected, hit another slow cloud. Yeah.
Okay.
Dice roll be like, don't make me turn this portal around.
Okay, so as you are continuing to fall through, another server starts to creep up. Off to the side.
Huh?
You're a little closer to this one, but
Do you guys want to take this one?
What does it look like?
I
Oh,
wait,
wait,
we have a
Sphere.
choice to take it.
So what,
You
we
know,
just start swimming towards it?
I grab people, start kicking people towards it. I'm tired of being here.
we're gonna split the party. All right.
No.
No.
Sats is gonna take out the rope. And
I mean, you guys can see it coming from a mile away. If you want to have some sort of strategy to try and.
Is this not where we're going? What I don't know anymore.
No, you don't really.
We
at
already
this
missed
point.
the spot.
I don't know where we're going, but we gotta try something.
We
Yeah,
believe
let's
in the
go
fates.
there. Yeah, we go that way to the wherever we're going.
Oh, I see the second ancient.
What if we end up in the grave silver or the meat silver? What would happen? Actually, I guess
At
it
this
is
point,
random.
doesn't matter. We just need to land.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
How?
If
How are-
everybody can grab onto the rope, can Agumon or Chronomon shoot fire to propel us?
Okay, that's not a terrible idea. You
I
need
mean, that's the
something
part-
to. You need something to be able to propel you. You don't really have a lot of motion like this, just falling.
I'm gonna hand one end of the rope to Chronomon. I'm gonna need you to hold on to this, buddy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh gee, if only we had Airdramon that could fly you.
Yeah. Well,
we
better
do have
not
something
now.
that can fly.
I mean, if that's a
Um,
possibility, we have Pyromon.
Yeah.
You haven't tried flying here. There's not a lot of
Airdramon?
air here, but you can try.
Try holding it between your teeth. Okay.
Yes, I can do that.
And I will digivolve Chronomon to Pyromon.
Okay, it works here just fine. No.
Okay.
And the dive you can't digivolve. That would be so weird.
That'd be so weird.
Okay.
I assume he flies per normal rules.
It's only at half speed here, but yes, he can fly.
Okay, it's half speed. He's gonna start wrapping the rope around a little bit, letting people grab onto it.
Yeah. You have enough time that if you wish to, it looks like this plan will work if you wish to drag people into whatever server this is.
I mean, it's better than falling, theoretically, infinitely.
All right, Firemon now.
Okay.
Whoosh. As you go falling into the no, I'm still gonna have this happen.
If it's Gale server, I'm going to be. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
This is actually kind of funny.
Stop it.
No.
Server?
No. It's go. I wish I could explain what happened, but it's going to feel like I forced you guys here. But actually, this is you passed a different server. You were meant to pass that one. But
okay.
Anyway. But you don't. All right. So, as you come falling through, tumbling into the server, it's not exactly the most graceful of landings as it typically is when you are shunted through. And immediately upon landing, you hear what sounds like roars and battle as creatures are fighting where you're landing. If you wish to take a turn to get your bearings and not immediately engage in this fight, that's up to you guys. But you have literally landed around an active battle.
Can I switch out Cardamon for Firemon?
Digivolve?
If you're rolling initiative, you can use your 2 actions to digivolve. You don't have to do that, Firemon, because you already were.
Yeah.
So do
Do we all go into combat state just to see what happens?
What's up?
How late are we going?
I mean, this is just 2 enemies that are fighting each other. It's kind of up to you guys how much this is going to.
Oh, what's yeah.
I think we need to get our bearings, like, especially since we're all separated.
Yeah, I'm not picking a side on. I don't know what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to enter combat state to take our turns?
If you actually,
where we are.
if you want to roll initiative, then yes, you need to.
That's if we're going to fight.
If you're
That's
joining
for
the battle,
fighting.
roll initiative.
No, I
Yeah.
was trying to figure out if we do our action to get our bearings through turns in the combat.
No, you don't have to do that. No.
No, you don't have to do that, Oscar.
But if you're here battle and immediately want to jump in, that you can do that. Okay. So all right. That's just the one for now, which is fine. We'll see. I don't think this battle will take too long between these two. All right. So we are going to Dino Burst. So this is a weapon plus 1 signature with a accuracy of so.
I mean,
Four. As you just see a concentrated amount of wind gather up in this dinosaur's mouth and launch it at the other red dinosaur. It braces, taking the hit. There's 7 armor against 9. 3 damage. Any effect on that? Nope. Oh, piercing 2, but piercing doesn't trigger because he. All right, Oscar. You rolled initiative. What are you doing?
You roll it by accident.
I can't hear you if you're saying something.
None of us can hear you.
Oh, you're so robotic. I don't no idea what you're saying.
Hello?
Hello?
You hear me?
Kind of.
I know.
So, oh gosh. Okay. Digimon's gonna step out from the tree line and
Okay.
just say, hold on.
This doesn't concern you, tiny creature.
Guys,
Great. The punk of the group decided to be the voice of reason.
I need.
How did we land, by the way? Out of curiosity.
I'll show you, Tiny. Come at me.
Tumbling out, you know, a bit.
No.
Alright. Oh, no, he doesn't need to move up, sorry. This red Digimon up on top of here is singing. Oh yeah! This is a great battle! Oh yeah, it gets the soul rocking! Yeah, that's his turn.
I like the cut of his jib.
Alright.
What?
Tyrannomon. Wow, also rolling 96. Alright, so that's 4. So that's a 3 because he has certain strike on this. With 2 armor piercing, so that triggers 7 damage, 9 damage. Wait, what?
Oh no, it has to be 4. It has to be higher than 4. Never mind. I rolled 2 4s, so but it has to be higher than 4.
Yeah. It needs to be 5 or 6s. Jimmy cannot. Yes. Ooh, only 5 armor. Oh, this is gonna hurt. It roars out in pain. All right, top of the round. Does anyone else want to roll in or not?
No, I think Sanson's just gonna get up. Where? Who landed? We made it. Oh, thank God we made it.
Dylan, if he can see Epmon, will probably try to drag him by his feet away from the fight.
Alright. The mysterious dinosaur will attack. Wow, okay. Just barely touch. Wow. You are getting your head kicked in here, Elamon. Not looking good for him. Oh, yeah. He needs to be in melee to do that.
Oh, God.
What? What are you doing?
You guys hear me now?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Say Imon is gonna try screaming at the guy singing. Is this normal? Do we let this happen? Should I stay out of it?
Oh, let the fire ignite within your soul! The battle of fire will be intoxicating. He kind of answers.
This might be early for me to say, but have we arrived at the tournament arc?
File.
Oh yeah! The name's Shopmon! Everyone remember, I'm Shopmon, I'm the greatest, you guys are doing great! Oh yeah, rock my soul!
Man, this song's gonna get stuck in my head.
That is that loud screaming.
Ludomon will cover his ears and be like, what a pain.
Alright.
That's really loud. Florimon, where's
Oh wow.
Dylan?
Wow, this
My
was
gosh, Tyrannomon.
this was supposed to be an even fight.
Are we sure?
Wow. Alright. So yeah. Within less than 30 seconds of you guys landing in this server, you see this dinosaur run up to this other dinosaur, chomp down deep into its neck, tear apart, and basically looks like it's starting to feast upon its data as it starts to disappear.
Metal.
Florimon, you're in the... Here, I got you, Florimon.
Shut on, ref! He just
It's
ate
nice
the
in the water.
opponent.
Oh, that's so metal! Rock on!
I don't think he cares. Oh goodness.
The Fireball is probably just gonna fly past it.
Then we'll
No,
walk
no.
up to Shoutmon and look at him weird and then walk away.
The other dinosaur backs up slightly, looking at all of you. But it does not seem immediately aggressive towards you, just turning and looking at all these different people all over the place.
As we make a ring around it very threateningly.
Oh, I didn't even realize the people behind it. I was too zoomed in.
Let's go find the
Oh,
other.
yeah, this is so amazing. Oh, he ate that guy just right on up. Yeah.
Okay, the singer isn't gonna talk. You big
Jungle
guy, what was the
Jungle
deal? Is
server
this
was
some
a
sort of
mistake.
ritual?
No. I really think we should have went to the meat store.
It reaches up and runs a claw over its lips, like, after it's eaten, it's, wiping away the little bits of data that still remain and burns some of it off.
Oh.
You are not with the others. Who do you serve?
Is this
Oh.
when I say Jesus Christ?
Oh, I just forgot about that. But yes, good point.
Dylan, there you are. Who's that? Who's that?
Does it look familiar to you, Agumon?
Not really.
I mean, not this one in particular, but Tyrannomon are so common that he's likely
I mean,
seen
it-
one before.
I mean, it's just a Tyrannomon, but not one I know.
We don't serve anyone. Except ourselves.
Yeah, we're not looking for trouble. We just barely arrived here.
It looks back and forth between you, and you see its aggression slowly leave its eye as it takes a deep breath, as if almost like kind of yoga, trying to control itself. Oh yeah, are these punies gonna get eaten too? Oh, it's gonna be a rockin' show, everybody.
I'm not sure if I'm a fan
Do
of
you
that
even
part
like
of the
that
song.
guy? I think that could be your dessert.
All right, Dylan,
Floor-
relax.
Florimon is gonna wave at this fellow and say, "Who are you talking to?
Oh look,
Where
we
are
got
the cameras?"
we got a new fan. Oh, she's a pretty one down in the front row.
Oh, okay. Florimon's into this now.
Wow. Should I be
Edit
here
that.
for this one? Read them on, don't look.
Flormon waves you away. Like, I got this.
I'll take care of Betamon.
Well, if you don't serve anyone here, you will soon enough.
I crack open the server map.
Okay. Do you just have the one, or do you have multiple?
Yeah, I think I just have the one chip.
Okay. Just looking at the server map, it does tell you the name, right? I've had it tell you the name before.
I
think it is,
believe. I believe it tells us the name and.
Yes. You welcome
Like
to
a rough
Dino
shape.
Server.
Dino server.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
jungle is Dino. Okay.
Yes.
That is
And
if it's the same.
and just looking at what you are able to glean, just looking at what little of the map you can see, this server seems several times bigger, both of the previous servers you've been on. This is a huge server.
Wait. What masters are there?
You must not be from around here to say such strange things. Not know such things. As he seems to calm, I assume I can end initiative here. I don't think anyone's...
Yeah, you got it.
Poor Alamon got murked. That's good. I serve the Master. Or, to use his full name, Master Tyrannomon. One who is known for his great discipline and able to control the great powers. We believe that those who do not strike out with the greatest of force, but are controlled, know when to strike, and understand everything. That is the way to truly get one up on your opponent. Where that creature, he spits it with disgust, that you saw me fighting earlier, worships the very ground that WaruMonzaemon soils with his bitter, savage nature, attacking anything that dares to come within its territory. Anything that is too weak will be annihilated from its territory in seconds.
I'm gonna pull up my Digivice to scan Tyrannomon.
Oh boy.
It
Another war.
it looks at you weird, but doesn't say anything to that, and it pulls up Tyrannomon, data type, champion, Dragon's Roar. Yeah, I think he'd just be Dragon's Roar. I don't anything else.
I think he's Nature Spirit as well.
Yeah, he could be, but
Quick, I can double check quickly.
well, your Digivice usually tells you just one that's more pointed, unless it's
Oh, okay.
it's one that really.
Samson, take my
Hmm?
Digimon Analyzer. Put 2 chips in. See what happens.
I'll put in 2.
Didn't you already
I
have
am
2?
built-
Doesn't that put you up to 3? Or do you only have
Yes.
2? Oh yeah,
think I only
so that's right. With 2, did I?
Okay, well, I'm deleting it off my Digivice, so it's up to you.
Oh,
Keep up
okay.
with it.
Okay. Digivice features. Then I haven't put it in Foundry yet because I don't know. Let's see. Here it is. Digimon Analyzer at 2. I'm gonna say because it's your first time, you don't know exactly what it's doing. It tells you that it has. I mean, it's a bit metagamey what it tells you. It tells you that he has 18 maximum wound boxes.
Huh.
It gives you I mean, it gives it to you in a more in-world, its stamina score or values are high, but to be metagaming. Oh, all of you could easily beat him. Yeah.
Oscar, no.
He's a beat up champion.
Anyway, so you serve Master Tyrannomon. That other one served who again?
WaruMonzaemon.
Mamemon?
Do not judge it by its size. It is a terrifying creature. It may be only the size of some of you, and he just kind of gestures in general towards most of you. But its power is beyond even my own.
What was the deal with the fight? Is this some sort of ritual or a tournament between Master Tyrannomon and Tira Mamemon?
No, I have been sent here to this region on my mission. I do not know why it was here. We are far from our home villages. I know of my own mission. I do not know why it was here. But, as always happens when our different ideologies clash, well, that's typically what happens. Whether I like it or not.
So who's the wannabe singer following? Do you know about him?
He just sighs. That's Shoutmon. He's a bit eccentric. He takes great pleasure in viewing these battles. And I think thinks himself a great star of something. I don't understand what it is trying to accomplish. Though if you can get on its good side, its music can be inspiring. So they say. I find it annoying.
And this Shoutmon is more like a third party, or is he part of one of the tribes?
He mostly hangs out in Master Village. Though I don't know why Master Tyrannomon allows him to stay there, to be honest. Those who do not prove themselves worthy and disciplined enough do not stay. And that, oh yeah, is not discipline.
I can tell. By any chance, have you seen a Digimon called Dominimon around these areas?
As soon as you mention that name, its eyes narrow and stare at you. What do you know of its schemes?
Literally nothing.
Nor do we. And that's the problem. Creature of that power, more powerful than most anything we know on this server. It can only be up to no good. Power is what rules here. If that thing is so powerful, it could change our very way of life. It could change everything. We must know what it's up to.
Right. Okay. What are you planning to do next?
I will continue my mission.
Which is...
To follow the orders that Master have given me. I do not see why I would divulge them to you.
That makes actual perfect sense. We're brand new to this place. You don't know us. Rarely know you. Just don't get yourself deleted. You look pretty tired already.
Ah, yes. I do plan to take a break away from... well, mostly that one. Looks over at Shoutmon. We Digimon heal fast. Just give me... I will just spend some time and I'll be ready to go once more. As he starts to turn and take a few steps north.
I shrug. I guess we'll follow him. I don't want to follow the other person that's here.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, no.
Wait.
Oh, look at this
Adrian.
beautiful audience!
What?
It seems like this Master Tyrannomon guy is at odds against Dominimon for some reason.
It seems to believe in power, and he doesn't comprehend that people that are powerful don't want to hurt others.
Yeah.
We'll say that again, but slowly.
What? What did I say?
People that are in power don't want to hurt each other. Don't want to hurt others.
People
Master
who are
Animon believes in power over everything, but Dominimon is perhaps stronger than Master Animon, and Master Animon is confused that Dominimon isn't forcing his rules upon others.
at least that we know of. But yeah.
We just got here. Let's reserve judgment until we know more.
How do we do that if we end up in the villages of either Master Animon or Mamemon? Chances are we'll be in trouble no matter what, because our mission is Dominimon.
Then it sounds like if we're aiming to get to Dominimon, finding his enemies means we'll find him faster.
What are we supposed to do? Convince them that we're on the same side, that Dominimon brought us here without our consent?
Maybe?
We really shouldn't cause that much of a scene, but draw too much attention on ourselves.
No attention with this guy around.
I don't think going back to the village is going to put us in danger.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, he did say he's far from his village.
Finding other people is not it. Finding other Digimon here should be our priority anyway.
Yeah. Can I? No. I usually can't debug anything until I have the code address.
Right. We have to find the.
Just curious, Samson. Does that mean you're scrolling through your options?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. As I assume you then are checking that glitchy one you have as well, because you're just looking.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. It is still very staticky, but on top of the static, there is an arrow. That is, it'd be a yellow arrow, and it is pointing. Let's see, you guys are there, so slightly this direction.
Off the path, of course it is.
Where? I didn't see.
I will draw over there. Along this direction.
Yep.
Okay, I was too zoomed in on the group, I didn't see.
Yep.
No, you're fine. So, interesting update, guys. You know that weird red, blue one that... It was red and blue, right?
Sure. That sounds right. I don't honestly remember what I said, but it's funky.
This red, bluest one that was all glitched on my Digivice, it has an arrow. Bad news. He'll point this direction. Around there.
But what do you recommend, guys? Do we just go through the trees, or do we go around the trees until we see a road that goes the same way as the arrow?
I say we stick to the path. This server is probably 3 times the size of the other 2 servers we've been to.
For the safety of our and survival, we follow the path. I guess we follow that Tyrannomon.
Good as plan as any.
Theodore, can you get the other 2 Digimons with us? We're about to leave.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Floramon is fangirling.
You know, Shaman, if you down to
want
to come with us?
Oh my god.
Oh, I got some new fans. Want me to come along? Wow.
Yeah, but just in case for the big concert, why don't you rest your vocal cords?
Oh, you guys gonna bring me to a bigger one? I mean, oh my gosh, you guys are so many. I almost never get an audience like this unless I'm in the village.
Floramon grabs his arm and drags him off the rock and with us.
All right.
Like Agumon is just speechless of what Floramon's just reaction.
Yeah,
On the road again.
he lets himself be guided. All right.
Oh, it's that.
Don't worry, you won't regret this. I'm a Shoutmon.
So, Shoutmon, by any chance, how old are you?
Well, that's rude.
Samson's gonna scan him.
Rookie, Data, Dragon's Roar.
Roar.
Yeah.
Wow, the second
Alright.
card didn't add anything else?
He
Moonbox
has. Let me give you a different random one.
Oh, it just makes up stuff about him.
It gives you one. Once you know what it is, you can.
It gives you a random factoid. I was just making a joke.
Accuracy is his highest stat.
Huh.
He is very accurate.
Dylan will whisper to Adrian. I know it sounded rude, but I asked because if this was a Gemon situation, that may be why Master Renmon puts up with his singing.
Adrian shrugs.
I was hatched and raised here. I don't know, been a few years, something like that.
Okay,
Oh, hello.
that's enough for me then. Let's just keep your vocal cords rested for the concert.
Shoutmon's a rock and roll superstar.
Your server is so nice. Everything is green. It's wonderful.
Oh, I'm sure you'll love it, pretty lady.
Well, look on the bright side, Adrian, says Ludamon. At least I can blend with this environment here.
Camouflage will come in handy, I am certain. Even though you have Nature Walk Steel, and I am pretty sure that's not going to come up in the server ever.
Not many places here, no. Floramon's happy, but... So yeah,
and Nature Walk Wood is going to be always in effect.
pretty much here, yeah. Okay, so you guys start to head north, and I assume this is midnight. It's probably about where we'll wrap it up here
this
as
is
you start to explore Dino Server, as you managed to find it here anyway, because the way it worked, you were going to pass that other server anyway, so would have been funny if you had stopped at the first one.
Quick
Please tell me it
question.
was me.
Was the first server we saw a different one? From
Well, you-
Dino server.
Oh yeah.
Was it meat server?
Mm. It is a set order. I know what server that was, and I have a single map ready for it. I could have done it, but
So
You
if
have
we
to do
didn't
so
hit
much
the
planning.
snag in the detour that happened, we would have landed here a little easier. But because we flew in, we got here where we wanted.
yeah, because you dragged yourself to it instead. Yes.
Man, I want to say something to Oscar, but I don't know if Adrian would say it.
Would Floramon or Ludamon say it?
Oh,
Floramon would.
push it.
Maybe you should go outside more, Oscar.
Oh,
Got him!
Ah, I love it.
So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you will. If you go north, you will catch up to this Tyrannodon again, and we'll see what wonders await on the Dino server. I didn't think it would take us quite as long to get here, but we had plenty to wrap up in the factory server, and then the digital dive took a while because of Many roles. You spent a lot of time in the digital dive there.
Not on our fault.
No, but time keeps on moving. All right. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, everyone who stopped by. We should be back in 2 weeks as usual, and we'll see what's in the Dino server. If they're gonna run into Digimon first or some more trouble, as it seems just from their first appearance, danger lurks around every corner here.